Hello, everybody. We did it. We're heckin' here. Oh my goodness. This one is going to be a very interesting episode. Welcome on in to the second episode of Cafe KL Chats, your lovely casual and cool place for a casual and cool yap session. I am still blabbing catchphrases, but that's the one for today. So, I hope everybody has been having a wonderful day so far. It is currently 3 o'clock in the PUM here, and yeah. So I've today, as you might tell from the episode name, today is going to be all about all things Monster Hunter. So, if y'all are a fan of hunting monsters and whatnot, we're going to have a wonderful yap session with a wonderful collection of hunters that are both new and returning to this wonderful channel. And more importantly, we're not going to just connect with this community here, but we're hopefully going to connect each of their own communities to one another. First and foremost, thank you again, Prince Justin, for the raid. That's one of our special guests over here. But we need to go and properly get them introduced. So let us pop on over to the Cafe KL. Let me turn off this, and then we'll pop on over to the Cafe KL, unmute and undeafen. There we go. We almost have everybody. There we go.
What do you mean almost have everybody?
I'm a little silly with the...
Look at my guy.
Hold on, why did my...
He's all bugged out.
Wait, where did the webcam go? There it is. It took a while to load. OBS is...
Alright, buddy.
So...
Like a South Park reference.
It really is.
This is now officially the most ambitious thing I think I've ever done. One of the most ambitious things I've ever done on my stream, because now we have 3 different types, well, technically 4 different types of media being shown all at once. We have my Landy Tube, we have Fruitcake with the webcam on the monitor, we have Justin here being Canadian,
Canadian, buddy.
and we have the lovely color. And then we have the lovely Color Brews here, also through LandyTube, but through VDO Ninja.
Yeah.
So with all those together, my laptop is thankfully not exploding. So that's good.
You're doing this on a laptop?
Yeah, I stream on a laptop the entire time.
Wow.
It is a marriage agreement that the living room does not become the stream room, and so laptop okay, gaming PC not.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome on in to all of our lovely guests for today's wonderful Monster Hunter flavored yap session. Without further ado, I'd like to get introductions all done. So just starting from my left, Fruitcake, if you would like to start, and we'll just go down the line.
Oh, I am on your left. Okay.
I also had to think about that because I'm like, wait, which direction is my character facing?
I was like, wait, how is this working? Hello, everyone. My name is Fruitcake. I am a full-time streamer and cosplayer. I've been playing Monster Hunter since World, so fairly new-ish to the series. I'm also a greatsword main, but I also dabble in dual blades, insect glaive, and recently hunting horn. And I have a giant mountain of plushies. And a palamute
Yes.
that's like sleeping down here.
Mount Plushmore,
Mount
world
Plushmore.
famous.
The 8th wonder of the world, yes.
Hold on, you said you had a Palamute one? Is it like one of the full size ones?
No, I have an actual palamute. He's sleeping right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Good boy.
He's a sometimes he's kind of mean.
Oh. Well, speaking of good lads, Prince Justin, you're up next.
I'm gonna be the goodest of lads. Hi, what's up? My name is Prince. You can call me Prince. Prince Justin, His Royal Majesty Prince Justin, or Splendid Daddy. You take your pick, whichever one you want to do. I'm a 14 weapon main. I started Monster Hunter back in Monster Hunter Tri, so I'm a 3rd gen baby. I like underwater combat. I have 2 palicos running around my house and always fighting each other. One's fat, one's skinny. I'm trying to get this fat one to stop eating so much and the skinny one to eat more. It's kind of tough. Yeah, that's me. I've been streaming on Twitch for like what, 5 years now. It's when I kind of made it serious and shit. And yeah, I play a lot of Monster Hunter. I call myself a variety-ish streamer because it's like 90% Monster Hunter, 10% other things.
You gotta have something to offset the hyperfixation every now and again.
Yeah, but I get pretty hyperfixated.
Very true. Mood. Speaking of hunters that are very much a mood, Color Brews. We
like
know
a mood
you.
blob.
We love you. But of course, for all of the new people here on the show, please introduce yourself.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Color Brews, blob who normally draws on the internet, voice actor, print artist, car, shower, and stream singer, and my biggest achievement is being the legendary Hunter Doots, 6'9" MR, 420 HR, and I got that on Rise, but so I'm aiming to be that again in Wilds. Is that an actual goal? I have no idea, but anyways, if you can't tell by the name, my main weapon is a hunting horn, but I got a little bit into the dakas, either one, heavy or light, but I'm a hunting horn main, and so yeah, I'm just having a good time. I'm the babiest because I started on Rise, and so please take care of me. I am soft, I'm squishy.
Yeah. And it's once again a wonderful pleasure to have you all in here. I know I know it's a huge sacrificing multiple hours of your Monster Hunter farming time in order to sit here and talk about Monster Hunter for a couple of hours, but honestly, much appreciated.
No problem. I just 100%ed Monster Hunter Wild, so
let's go full platinum.
Yeah, the 30 whoppers was such a pain catching the 30 whoppers.
It gets kind of fun though after a while. After you get into a rhythm, like, oh, it's a good time. I'm getting ahead of myself though. So the way that this show works is it's a kind of round table format where I have a bunch of questions that I've let y'all know about to prepare you, but I also might have a couple of other ones, but we'll generally just kind of go through a variety of questions, and when you have an answer, you know, there's no set order in answering. I'll ask a question, and then if you have an answer immediately or you need to think on it, just answer in whatever order you want, and then we'll go on to the next one. And at the very end, we'll have an audience Q&A if anybody wants to ask. But yeah. Also, I didn't say this before, but Color, congratulations on escaping the Ray Dow. I'm glad we were able to let you in time.
Thank you. I tried really hard. Do you understand how many times I knocked through that glass only to realize the door was on the other side?
It's all right. You know what? It's all right. You dodged the new arc tempered moves. You made it in. Iframes are good. Much appreciated.
I saw you out that window. I don't think I didn't see you being like, yeah, she'll be fine. She's a good hunter. And
I mean, did you die though?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody call a cart.
Makes you stronger.
Somebody call a cart, but not for me.
If y'all ever hunt with Color, you will see that sticker combo.
I love that thing. Anyways,
One would say
on with the questions.
Yes. So, first and foremost question. You all partially answered this already, but to dive into a little bit more detail, what was the first Monster Hunter game that got you into this series, and what about it specifically? Like, what hooked you?
Can I go?
Yeah,
Yes.
Absolutely.
So Monster Hunter World was my first Monster Hunter.
Same.
Actually, the person who really got me into it was Vampy Bit Me. her and I have been friends for a while, and she's always been telling me about playing Monster Hunter, and I finally picked it up because of her. And the reason why I've stuck with it is I'm actually from the League of Legends community. So if you know about that community, not the very friendliest people.
It's a very very well adjusted and very accepting community.
We are, yes, very
So
much
loving.
so. Very loving, yes. So the reason why I stuck to Monster Hunter was because the community was so nice. And if you guys, obviously, if you are here, you probably have played Monster Hunter. If you guys know, Monster Hunter games don't usually hold your hand in a lot of things. And since I've never played anything like that, the community actually helped me a lot, and they gave me tips. And because of that, I decided to stay because everyone was just super nice. And then I met a lot of fellow content creators from the community, and yeah, that's pretty much why I stick with Monster Hunter. And plus, it's a fun game. It's super fun to stream and play.
Nice, very nice. Justin, color?
Oh.
Yeah.
I go.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yes,
me?
my first Monster Hunter was Tri. So that's 3rd gen Monster Hunter. How I got into that. So I had a friend back then that was always trying to get me into Monster Hunter. He used to play like the Freedom series on PSP, and I had a PSP and all that stuff too, but I wasn't too keen on playing too many games like that on PSP. But I had a Wii, and I figured, I'll try it out. He got me into it, and I borrowed his copy, and over an entire weekend, I think I threw in like 17 or 18 hours into the game.
In an entire
And
week,
ended up
first
buying
time?
in the first in like a first weekend. So like between 2 days, I was just like hooked to it. I bought my own copy of Monster Hunter Tri, and back then I used to play it with the Wiimote and nunchuck. Before I discovered
Ayo.
that I can get the Pro controller for the Wii. So I like underwater combat. I want underwater combat to come back. I stuck around with the Monster Hunter community for a very long time, and I'm really glad that it's kind of come as far as it has. Because back in the day, we used to try to get people to play Monster Hunter. So like, hey, you should check out Monster Hunter, and then they'd ask you like, what do you do in Monster Hunter? And then we'd be like, you hunt monsters. And
Points to title.
you hunt monsters, and then you turn them into hats and hats and thongs. So you get hats and thongs made out of monster parts, and it's fantastic. But nowadays, it's like, y'all should play Monster Hunter. But like, okay, cool, let's play Monster Hunter. So it's a bit different now than what it used to be. But yeah, that's my entry level into Monster Hunter.
And now,
yeah.
have you've stuck with it like pretty much every entry since, right?
I played every entry since and gone back to a few other entries before. Like, I decided to try out the PSP ones, and the claw grip is real.
I don't know if I could ever do the portable ones. If none of you are familiar with the claw grip, just look up Monster Hunter claw grip. You'll see how
It hurts.
how old
I get
hunters
arthritis just thinking about it.
essentially needed to hold controllers, and it was.
So the story behind that is that you use your left analog stick to move the hunter, but you use the D-pad to manage the camera. So
Oh.
you have your thumb on the analog
Yeah.
stick, and then you have your index finger on your left hand clawing around the front, and you're using that to go left and right in the D-pad to control the camera.
What?
And my hand hurts just thinking about having to do that.
It's all right. We
Yeah,
live in a
thank you.
modern society now. We have 2 joysticks.
we have 2 analog sticks now.
Quality of life.
Damn.
And last but not least, of course, you color your first ever experience, and what kind of drug you into the fan base.
So I was kidnapped by a bunch of other hunters when Rise was announced. They took me back into their truck, and the whole burlap sack and everything. Like, they just grabbed the blob, shoved it in there, and being like, "You're fighting with us." And then I fought this Azeros. I don't know what it was. Anyways, that was during Rise time. Everyone was hyped up. I was sort of interested. Got kidnapped. Was thrown in front of an Azeros, and they said, "Pick a weapon." and that's how it started.
I forget. One of those hunters wouldn't happen to be in the room right now, would they?
No, they actually aren't.
Oh,
So you
I
see,
didn't
what's funny
remember.
about this? It happened 3 times by different groups of people.
Wait, what? Wait. This was during the original demo for Rise,
the
right?
original demo Rise. People, at least 3 different groups have invited me in, and so that's why I was just like, okay, clearly this Monster Hunter game is really popular among my friends. Sure. And about 3 different times, these groups would be like, you're trying the demo, right? You're gonna do something, right? We're gonna play, right? And I'm like, okay, let's go. I tried doing a couple of weapons, but I just picked up the hunting horn, and it was like angels parted the clouds, sunlight shone down, and then they just bestowed upon me this breakdancing hammer that makes funny noises, and then they were like, oh, you like that weapon? I'm like, I don't know, it's the one that works. And then I tried moving to other weapons, and they got really, really clunky for some reason. And then I just went back to the hunting horn, and it felt great. So, yeah. But that's how I started. I was kidnapped by friends multiple times. I then was just like, hey, maybe this is kind of fun. And I played along with my partner Steelhelm, and we just started progressing together, and it was fun. The rest is history. Yeah.
That's how you do. You get yourself a partner that you can hunt with as well.
Yeah.
Yell at monsters while they try and barrel down on you.
Okay, so like nothing is better than knowing that as you're a hunting horn, yes, people are like arguing, you're not just a support weapon, but also it's kind of nice to support your friends. And it was just really cool because like I was baby, so I was like, am I actually doing damage? I don't know, but I'm helping other people do damage, so that at least, helps out.
And I mean, knowing what I know about your experience with like action games, very specific mobile game in particular.
Yes.
The way that you went from calling the shots in raids in Dragalia Lost, My Beloved, to
Yes.
calling the shots in hunts in Monster Hunter real quick.
It was seamless, yeah.
Oh, my heart hurts now because you just brought up Dragalia Lost, and
Oh.
Wait, were you also a
Were you
Dragalia?
also a losty? Were you a losty?
Mim, my beloved, I'm never gonna have you again.
Also,
Oh my God, we need a-
fellow Mim.
Oh no, we need to talk, Justin. We need to talk. You have no idea. Oh my God.
And this is why real talk, I did not know Justin plays Dragalia Lost. That was a whole natural thing that just happened. Oh my God. Good
I'm
times.
assuming
Yeah.
that's the transition
That's
to the
one of the
next
reasons I have
question.
trouble with gacha games now, because my heart was broken too much by Dragalia Lost ending service.
It was the best.
It's
It
not the
was
same.
best. It
was the best.
For myself, of course, just to also get my own answer out there. I know I've talked about this a lot on streams because I love yapping about Monster Hunter anyway. But my first Monster Hunter was also World. Actually, I was also a World guy. World asterisk because when I was younger, I actually did try to get into Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Because a friend was like playing it and they were like, oh, this game is really cool, you should give it a shot, like the game is really neat and the action's really cool and hunting the monsters feels great. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll legally acquire this game, definitely. And so I legally acquired the game, definitely. And I
feel like
played
you're
it.
saying legally acquired the game very, very.
Definitely, definitively,
deliberately.
absolutely. I was definitely not a broke high school student. What do you mean? But I tried out the dual blades for a little bit, and I tried out like a couple of the lower rank hunts, like some of the gathering ones, some of the basic hunting ones, and I just couldn't get it. I started with dual blades there too because it looked cool, but I couldn't wrap my head around the controls and everything, and like I fell victim to that thing where like your friends all talk to you about a game and then like you finally get into it and they moved on. So
That happens so much in
Oh.
my friends group.
It really does. Everybody's yapping about this game, and you're like, all right, I'll get it like next week, and then like you get it next like the week after, and everyone's like, all right, we moved on to like repo.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh, okay. So I didn't have anybody to hunt with, so I ended up dropping Monster Hunter. I'm like, I guess Monster Hunter is not for me. And I ended up just playing a bunch of different other different games that. Things like Soul Sacrifice and Phantasy Star Portable 2, and I love Fantasy. Oh my god, Portable 2 is so good. Until Monster Hunter, that was the game that I put the most amount of hours in. That wasn't an MMO game. I had like 650 hours in just PSPO2. It was so much fun. But I ended up looking back as World was starting to be announced, and I realized, wait a minute, those games that I was playing before were kind of Monster Hunter-like. Like, it took a little bit for me to get used to the controls and whatnot, but I did, and once I did, things seemed really seamless. And right around that time, a friend of mine, Joey Jojo is what we call him.
Yeah.
But he's a Sword and Shield main, and he was yapping to me about Monster Hunter World, and he's like, yo, you need, like, if there's a Monster Hunter that you need to get into, you need to get into this one. It's going to be really easy to get into. It's going to be a lower, like, skill floor to get into. It'll be a lot easier to get used to things. They're going to ease you into it. It's going to be a really, like, vast world. There's not going to be, like, areas that you need to transition between. It's going to be just, like, a big map for every area. It's going to be really cool. We're all going to hunt together, and it'll be a really nice time. So I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'll give it a shot. And so I did. And just like how you had your experience, Fruitcake, like having somebody there with you just to help bring you up, because MonHun is notorious for not explaining a lot of things. They just drop things and you're just like, all right, have fun. But thankfully, the community does a very good job consolidating things, whether it's videos for combos for your weapon or videos for how to fight this monster or what armor sets are good for your weapon type. So you have those suggestions, plus, having friends helping you with, movesets and whatnot. That really ended up hooking me into MonHun, and I put like 700 hours or so into World and Iceborne. At that point, which then flipped over into Rise, which turned into 1,700 hours, and now I'm hoping to get 2,700 hours and keep the pattern going with Wilds, and with the way that it's looking, it actually might be.
I'm kind of afraid to tell you how many hours I have in Monster Hunter World.
Do it.
I'm scared.
Do it.
I have over 8,000 hours in Monster Hunter World across all 3 platforms.
How?
Oh wow!
I have-
you played all 3.
I have I have double 999 myself on all 3 platforms. So I'm a double 999 on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Because I wanted to play with other people. So that's why I did it on all these platforms.
I'm scared of
You
your
don't
power,
gotta do that
Justin. Oh my god.
anymore.
Jesus.
Now we have the power of crossplay.
Thank goodness, right?
never
Oh
have to
my
do that ever
god.
again. I'll never have to do that ever again.
Crossplay is so good.
Honest to God, I think
Yes.
that might be the reason. Like, I might have unintentionally locked myself out of ever playing an older Monster Hunter now because of that. I do still want to play Generations, because people will not shut up about Generations.
Generations
Ultimate.
is fantastic.
And the more that I play stuff like Wilds and whatnot, the more I'm like, you know what? I think I could learn. I think I actually could learn. I'll definitely miss a lot of quality of life, but yeah.
No, you can't take me back there. I'm sorry. I've heard too many horror stories. I am a Rise baby. I'm here in Wilds. I am living the cushy life.
Yeah.
Very
I
true.
mean, you don't want to have your moment with a hyper Devil Joe? That would be great.
So I just recently learned what the hell a Devil Joe is, and people kept on being like, "Oh, hey, here's Steve. Here's the pickle. Here's this thing. Here's." I'm like, "What are these names? Who is naming these Steve? Who's a pickle? Like,
Look,
what are these?"
Monster Hunter nicknames are like some of the best things that are out there, and so peak.
It's so funny.
Don't
'cause,
forget
like,
Jeff. I don't think anyone remembers Jeff though.
Oh, Jeff. Wait,
Which
I
one's you? Do you remember Jeff?
Is, oh my goodness.
Is that?
Okay, so I know there's like nicknames, but I actually give all the monsters celebrity nicknames.
Wait, what?
Hey yo.
So like for the longest time, Luna and Teo were Kim and Kanye West.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
when Rise came out, they broke up. So I was like, oh my god, Rise like called it.
They say art imitates life.
Yeah. And then like Brachydios was Manny Bracchio. Because he punches his
Oh
yeah.
no, that's it. That's it. I'm
Maddie.
I'm stealing that fruitcake. That's brilliant.
Do it.
Oh my god.
So like I remember some names, but then I just replaced them with celebrity names, and it's like that's what I've been doing since World.
Manny
does that
Bracchio
mean
is
Ergon
fucking
was also Jay Leno for you?
Yes. But
Yeah.
My community was the one that told me that one, so they chose that one, and then Kushala was Taylor Swift, and then there's so many like celebrity nicknames. It's hilarious.
Oh
That's
my god.
beautiful.
That is absolutely amazing. All right, so
I forgot who
piggybacking.
Jeff was though. Sorry.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, who was Jeff?
So Jeff was the name that we gave the community gave to Safi Jiva when they first introduced him.
Oh,
Right,
oh.
Safi.
Remember, like they introduced Safi, they only gave
Yeah.
us a silhouette, so we all just started calling him Jeff, but it didn't stick like Steve did.
Yeah.
I think it's because when Steve was announced, we didn't know his name yet,
Mm-hmm.
so we just called him Steve. But then his name ended up being Seregios, which starts with the same letter, right?
And we're just like, we called it.
So
But yeah,
I'm
so
still
I call him
I'm-
Safi Jeffrey.
I'm still baby. What the heck is a Safi G?
So Safi Jiva is. I'm trying to think of this in like, think. Safi Jiva is the all
is
mother.
Donkey's wife.
Yeah.
What? What? Huh? Huh?
Okay, you're not. You are absolutely not wrong, and I hate that. It's
Donkey's
essentially the all mother Narwa of or
Got it.
well
Okay.
no, because it was Safi Jiva was the final
Master rank.
master rank quote unquote story
Mm.
boss. So that was
Well, second to last, I think,
yeah.
because
So it was
Talos was
like
considered the last one.
Yeah.
yeah. So that would have been like what's his name from oh my god, I forgot Sunbreak's wind guy.
Sunbreak
Amatsu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Amatsu.
It'd be
Because
like
we had
got
Amatsu,
it.
but then we had Hazard Primordial Malzeno as like the end one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you
Okay.
got it. So then, in that case, jumping off of that first question, what do you consider your? And I know I'm limiting specifically color choices here, but what do you consider your favorite MonHun game in the series? This does include spin-offs, though.
Oh.
Well, that's an easy answer for me, though. It's always going to be Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Yo,
Ooh, why?
And I think
I'll
that's why,
be
that's
honest.
why-
I
that's
thought
why love
with all
WoW so
the
much.
I thought with all the stuff you were given try, I thought you were going to say try.
I mean, I love Try, I love 3 Ultimate, but Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is essentially the first time that the world really truly felt opened up, because in 4 Ultimate, it's kind of like Wilds, where instead of being at one base camp, you had several different base camps, and you're a part of a traveling caravan of hunters that traveled around the world trying to uncover the Gormagala mystery. And that's basically why Wilds isn't Monster Hunter World 2, it's Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate 2.
Mhm.
A lot of the
That's
characters from Wilds have their roots in 4 Ultimate.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I saw that.
Fabius is the Ace Lancer, who was part of the Ace Hunters.
Oh.
Gemma
I mean,
is
of
confirmed
course.
to be Little Miss Forge, which was a member of your caravan. I'm just waiting for Sophia to finally show up so that my beloved Guildmarm can come home.
Oh my god, if they brought Guildmarm back in Wilds, I think I'd know at least 4 people who would cry.
I just wanted to give Alma Guildmarm's skin. Just give Alma the Guildmarm outfit, please. You know, they gave the handler in World the Guildmarm outfit. Give Alma the Guildmarm outfit. I can call her mommy.
Whoa, hey, ooh.
But I didn't say anything. But yeah, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is my favorite Monster Hunter of all of them. And if they ever released a remaster of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the Switch or something like that, I would jump right into that all over again.
I think for me, I would say World, just because there's a lot of like memories, and it's also the first game I got into. I made a lot of like lifelong friends through Monster Hunter World, and a lot of my communities from the Monster Hunter community. So yeah, I would probably say World, and also I feel like World made it so easy for a lot of people to get into the series. And there's just so many cool like collabs and really cool monsters from World. So yeah, definitely World.
That makes a lot of sense, though. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
shitpost answer. Monster Hunter puzzles. Let's go.
I mean, look, I mean, you're right. Puzzle's great.
I do love Monster Hunter Puzzles. That's a good game.
It
You're
actually
not
is kinda
wrong.
fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like
I
legitimately,
love
it is
puzzle
fun.
games.
Right? I don't want to support Candy Crush. Give me the puzzles with Palicos. Let's go. But I had to be honest. It'd probably be Rise Sunbreak. Probably on the Sunbreak side is when I felt really cool. Also, that's where my favorite monster is. I know my monster knowledge is limited, but you can't deny the majesty that is Malzeno, okay?
Oh my god,
and
I love, yes.
Right, Malzeno's so pretty, and it has like the
Such
whole
a sick monster.
right. Oh, it's a sexy monster. It has the whole like vampire and the Duke of the North feel, and just like, oh man, suck my blood, please.
It's got the big suck move.
Me and Tyler are waiting for someone to draw Malzeno in human form.
Oh
Nice.
god, yes.
I mean, as the kids would say, Malzeno's the skibbidiest of all the
I-
monsters, right? Is that what the kids say these days?
I knew it. I
Oh,
knew
God.
you said you were
the-
gonna drop it
I see
somewhere.
him. I see him and I think to myself, what the Sigma?
Oh, he's the Rizzler.
Oh my goodness.
So, because one reason for this is also because, like, I started out with the demos, right? And Monster Hunter Rise demo, that was like the Astros, and like the big one was for that one was the Magnamalo. And I was like, Magnamalo's pretty cool. You got this like really angry samurai cat, right? The only thing missing is
Yeah.
a pizza at that point. And
Took
so
my joke.
you're welcome. But I was like, okay, it's really cool, and I like their designs, but nothing like really stuck out to me. And then when the Sunbreak demo came out, I was like, okay, so the signature monster is like this really pretty dragon. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then we fought it. And then it nothing personnel kids you. It vanishes, goes behind your back, and tries to stab you. And I'm like, this is my favorite thing. This is the coolest. Oh my god, I love this. It tried to kill me. It almost succeeded, but I lived, bitch. And I love you.
that right there, that mindset right there, I feel is like almost quintessential to the hunter experience. It's just like, man, this monster kicked my ass. I hate it, but also I love you.
I mean,
that's
think
how I
it's
felt
also the
when I first
design
met
was
Devil
so
Joe.
sick.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also, I just
for
like
me-
the Malzeno like mechanic. It's just so cool. It just freaking teleports and then tries to stab you in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know
it
if there
teleports.
has there been another like quote unquote teleporting monster. I don't think there has in to my limited knowledge, of course.
They don't teleport as much as they just dodge out of the way and try to like swipe at you.
And I know
As far as I know.
Helios disappears, and so does like Nargacuga. Like loose
That's
ends.
right.
Mm-hmm. but it's not to that same level of like it essentially like flash steps and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh
It's very true.
also I just have
there
to
was one in Frontier that had like a counter attack that involved teleporting. I can't remember it though.
Oh, that's so cool.
God, what was his name? Edge, you're in chat. Edge, remind me the monster from Frontier that was. Yeah,
Midogaron.
Midogaron from Frontier would
I
do
have
that.
never
Is that
heard
like
of
an
that monster.
Odogaron like variant?
It must be a variant of sorts because Lunagaron and Odogaron are related. So
That's the Garen name is kind of the naming convention they use for that type of dog-like fanged wyvern. So that's kind of like the ending name. It's kind of like why they changed Rysex's name from Astalos in Generations and in Rise.
Mhm.
Astalos's original Japanese name is Ryzex,
Oh.
but
Oh.
they wanted to kind of have it follow the naming convention of how Rathalos and Rathien have it. So we have an Astalos. Now I kind of wonder if we're gonna get like an Astien or something like that.
Ah, I see. We're
That-
learning today, guys.
be
Although I don't know
cool.
if the Astalos is sexually dimorphic like the Ras are, but I mean that's one of the reasons why they changed the name, so it kind of has that name convention going in.
See,
This
That's kinda
I mean,
this
sick.
is
You
why
got the
I
same thing with the fish
specifically
wyvern.
picked out all three of you because you're all different generations of hunters. So I knew we'd all have different mindsets and experiences. So like, oh my god, I never knew that.
I know too much about Monster Hunter lore. I mean, shit, I've been playing this game for a long time.
I mean, the lore is awesome. I really like how the lore ties into like the designs of the monsters too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of my favorite parts of like. I mean, I don't really play Monster Hunter for the story.
But
I
let's
mean,
be real,
same.
yeah.
I'm Monster Hunter.
But the monster lore is pretty sick.
I agree. I believe I know I've said this several times, but I'll say it now officially on this stream that it's the when older hunters come up and like share the monster lore with me, I get really excited because it's like just by looking at a design, you guys could be like, oh yeah, I know what monster's coming up next. You see that Narcilla? That because there's variants in here, we're gonna see another these variant of Narcilla, meaning that we're gonna get a Kezu. I'm like, what is this connection? What are you talking about? And they're like, oh yeah, because this Narcilla wears the skin of a Gypceros, and we got both of them. And now if we have the variant version, we're gonna Kezu because it wears the skin of a Kezu. I'm like, you guys are too smart for me. Like, what?
Narcilla
Meanwhile-
has to be the most metal monster in all the spider ones. Literally wearing the skin of her prey just to get its powers.
That's so crazy. Oh, see, that's what I mean. It's really cool lore, really cool things that all connects together.
Yeah. And monster hunters
In
are
fact,
like
one
the best detectives.
Yes.
of the
We
things
hit
that I
on, like,
wished
cold
for.
cases right now.
One of the things I wished for back when Sunbreak was coming out, and this was something that never happened, but I was saying that what if they introduced a variant of Narcilla that was wearing the hide of a Magnamalo, and they could call it Hellfire Narcilla.
Yo.
Oh,
That'd
that'd
kinda
be
sick,
sick.
actually.
We didn't get it. It would have been nice to see. I would have loved to see that.
We can hope.
But-
We can still hope.
We can hope.
Master rank for sure. Master
Yeah.
rank. Wilds. No, for me, I think I'm a little bit torn between Wild and Rise specifically because like World was nice. I did unfortunately burn out on Worlds before, like a little while before, Elatrion
Iceborne?
dropped.
Oh.
And then after that, when I tried to get back into it, like I had to do Guiding Lands grinding, and I couldn't get back into it by that point. I'm like,
Fun.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm done. But
The
Rise,
grinding lands.
I shotgunned completely from start to finish when all like maxed out the anomaly rank and everything, got all that stuff, and then with Wilds, I've been doing the exact same thing. I really feel like I've locked in ever since Rise. So I think right now it's Rise, and I'm really feeling that Wilds is going to eventually overtake it.
I mean, let's
see
be
that.
real. Wilds has big round board with giant leg. Let's be real. It kind of has an advantage over Rise. I'm sorry. Rise had the little, Kahoot nest. That's cute, but we got big nest.
We do
I
got
know.
big nest now.
I do love the new gathering hub, but we'll get to that in the future. For first though, so we just talked about our favorite games, and I know again you talked about this partially in your introductions, but what is your favorite weapon to play and why? Is it dual blades? I mean, definitely not biased. I don't know what you mean.
I mean, dual blades is fun, but it ain't no great sword.
I mean,
That's a funny way of saying hunting horn.
You misspelled Switch X.
I love that we all have different answers. I will fully admit, thanks to focus mode. Oh my god, I've started to get on that greatsword train. I need to still learn offsets, but like, oh, it feels so
Greatsword
powerful.
Like right now, I was just telling Color earlier that like greatsword right now is probably its best that it's been.
Ooh.
Like it just feels really good. Everything's like super fluid. You don't feel like super clunky anymore. And as long as you can read what the monster's doing and position yourself correctly, like hunts are just so much more fun and fluid with it.
So you are, and you said you've been a greatsword main like since you started as well, right?
No, actually, I was a insect glaive main.
Oh.
What? You were French?
So
Je suis monté.
I was Darth Mauling it all over the place, man. I was
So-
zooming.
was it Wilds that swapped you over to greatsword, or?
No, it was Rise. I didn't actually
Oh.
like Insect Glaive in Rise, and I actually learned Greatsword for Elatrion because we were trying to do this only Greatsword Elatrion run, and that's when I learned Greatsword. But I was like a diehard Insect Glaive main, and then when Rise came out, I didn't really like how it was more aerial. And so I stuck with Greatsword. I dabbled with like Hammer a little bit and Dual Blades. And then with Wilds, I'm just like mostly sticking to Greatsword. I do play like, right now I'm learning Hunting Horn, and I do play Insect Glaive and Dual Blades. I like Insect Glaive in Wilds a lot better than I did in Rise. But yeah, Greatsword is like my main right now.
Heck
To be
yeah.
fair, Insect Glaive got to attach a Digimon to their weapon, so like, let's be real, that's kind of kick-ass.
We get a little bug.
Justin, Color, what about you?
Like y'all know, I'm a 14 weapon main.
Yes.
But you got to
But
pick your
I didn't
favorite
become a
child
14.
now.
Yeah, I know. I didn't become a 14 weapon main until World. So my original main, my original first love is the Switch Axe. That was the weapon that was introduced back in Tri, and you had to unlock it. And when I unlocked it, I switched to that weapon right away. So you had to do a quest to actually earn the Switch Axe in Tri.
Oh.
And because of that, I was like, you know what, we're gonna use this weapon. And if you need any reason why to enjoy the Switch Axe, I don't know if have you guys ever heard of the manly DPS
No.
viral Reddit post? So someone on Reddit like a decade ago asked the question, what is the Switch Axe even used for? And the legendary Sticky Barb on Reddit had this amazing post posted up about what the Switch Axe is for, and I'll give it to you. So what's the Switch Axe for? Listen here, lad. Ain't nothing better than the switchiest of axes, and here's why. You have an axe that transforms into a goddamn sword. What's that? Charge Blade does the same thing? You don't need that pussy-ass shield. With the switchiest of axes, you don't need a shield because it's all about that manly DPS, baby. You got hops, you got rolls. If you get hit, take it like a man. I don't care if you're male, female, or Giganox. Hack and slash, you're damn right. They don't call this fancy dildo the slash axe back in Japan for nothing, son. Having trouble keeping up with the great Jaggy because you have to sheath every 5 seconds? You piece of dung. You ever seen a greatsword user slowly plod across the map with a gigantic sword in hand? Your sword mode is just as big, so you have to sheath it, right? Wrong, sucker. Roll that BC. Evade Extended will give you the boost your tiny chicken leg's gonna need to keep up with the monster. Ever wanted to be a Conchu? Well, now you'll be rolling all over the damn place with that sweet, sweet, manly DP ass. And when the monster falls down, what do? You blow your fucking load all over their face. That's what Exit A in sword mode for that delicious explosive burst will take a chunk out of your bar and sharpness, but will also obliterate a pretty part of the monster's body. If you're a bit of a weenie and you need to pull the circle pad back and you'll do a premature explosion. But don't take it nearly as long. Nothing is manlier than explosions, especially when Evade Extender. Get it?
God damn.
But it's called the Switch Axe, not the Switchblade. Was that Charge Blade? Get out of here. That means the axe is equally as capable as the sword. You ever use the axe of a Charge Blade? That thing is slower than a drowsy Bizarios. Not this axe. This axe is a hurricane, a storm of manly steel, and a stupidly huge rage. Ever wish your little toothpick SNS and dual blades could reach that Gravios tail and dangle the oh so close but out of reach? Axe mode, bitch. The motherfucker is the devil Joe Dick in the land of Jaggies. Every tail in the game is yours. Every one of them, except maybe Vitalis. He's a bastard. And what happens when you upswing a teammate? Come on and slam and welcome to Japan. Because I missed that, by the way. You used to be able to do the upswing on Switch Axe and send your friends up into the sky. Not anymore.
When did they get rid of that? Was that specifically in Wilds or? Oh,
Literally Wilds. So there's a lot more in it, but that is hands down the most viral post about a Switch Axe.
God.
And why the
You know,
manliest DPS.
I legitimately think I've read that back in the day, or at least I had another friend read that to me. I still need to learn, like, there's like 1 or 2 weapons in my repertoire that are like,
I'm gonna put it in this chat here, guys, so you can have
that
it
are
too.
not I'm not experienced with yet, and one of them is Lance and the other one is Switch Axe. I really need to.
My hubs is a Lance main.
We love the Lance too. He's my favorite member of NSYNC. Come on, it's already May.
It's May.
Dude, it's May.
This is-
Oh my
it's-
goodness.
It's May. Yeah.
May.
No, I feel like Lance mains are like rare. I know they exist, but like very rarely do I find someone's like, yeah, I'm a Lance main. They're so chill, they don't announce themselves.
Yeah, they're like the quiet, like
Yeah.
Lance mains are very like they're just quiet. They just like to not say anything, just poke butts. That's it.
Yes, that's it. I guess I could go then. If it hasn't been obvious, hunting horn is my favorite weapon because it's my first. It's my main. It's the only one that was easy enough in a very strange way because I know that hunting horn is notoriously known as like you have to keep track of everything. But at the same time, that's normal for me. I'm like a server mod for at least 14 different discords. So I'm just like, oh, that's nothing. Hunting horns, management system, this is easy. But the funny thing of why I got into it, despite I know people saying dual blades is very easy to get into or longsword or all these other weapons, it was slow enough that when I pressed buttons, it actually did something. Whereas when I press buttons on other weapons, I'm like, what is this supposed to do? Why is it switching modes? What's a demon mode? What's a switch mode? What is all of this? And then Greatsword was too slow for me, and Hammer was close, but I got to rock and roll with the hunting horn, and so even though I tried other things, it was just slow enough for me to be like, okay, I am baby, things happening, and I also got to play music, and so it tickled my funny button so much that I'm just like, yeah, this one. Much like my relationship, it was so funny I had to marry it. So yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, let's go. All wonderful weapons and wonderful reasons to main said weapons. I'll admit, I'm a real simple guy. I just like 2 sword and going fast. And it was one of those, I got the combos of dual blades really quick, and I'm like, all right, I know 1 weapon. I don't need anything else. I'm good now. I'll just get really good at this one. And so I like did not branch out until like partway through Sunbreak.
Dude, your Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Literally
It's
Attack
so
on
good.
Titan.
It's just so good. Like,
In Japan, they actually call it the Levi.
That is awesome.
So when you do the little spinny, they actually, oh yes, they're doing the Levi. Yes.
That's hilarious. I like that. That's funny.
honestly, once I saw that the focus strike for dual blades still gave us a Levi, I'm like, all right, nope, it's still my main. It's still happening. This game's gonna be peak.
I can just imagine someone actually being a dual blade main in real life and like doing the little spinny thing down the back. I would immediately just throw up.
And then just like and then just losing everything right afterwards.
They get to the end and they're just like on the floor. It's like, yeah, you know, just leave them. They're okay.
They did their thing.
They
They did
roll
their
off they
thing.
roll off the monster,
job is
cut
done.
off the tail, hit on the floor, Family Guy death pose.
The cicadas
alrighty.
of hunters.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we are gonna take a quick break for ads and whatnot. Also to give
Okay.
myself a place to kind of cut the to cut the video up while ad break is going on, so that people don't miss any of the major question content. So we'll let you know when we are back.
Cool, perfect. I can go pee now.
Yes. Go piss, girl.
All right, so with that, now that we have hydration, because I know we're probably going to be yapping about this, what is your favorite and least favorite monster in the series?
So Tigrex could die in a ditch and I wouldn't care. We could like murder its entire family and that's fine. That's cool. We could like
What?
damage the entire ecosystem with Tigrex off the map. And you know what? I'd be cool with that. Diablos might be a quite close second, but definitely Tigrex needs to go away. Now.
Why Diablos hate? Why do you hate Diablos?
I'm gonna have to second the Diablos.
What do you
specifically
mean?
Black Diablos.
See, this is why we became best friends. Fruitcake, I love you. Based.
You
We're about to start our own
stay under
podcast
the
of
monster.
Diablo
It's
hate.
fine.
I don't. The digging is not my thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
you
ain't
know,
a
like
Piglet
sand, it
fan.
gets everywhere.
It goes in, it digs, and makes it that you can't, attack. Like, it's annoying, and then it's just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna pop it right underneath you, and just like, can you not, please? And Tigrex is just Diablos, but on ADHD and no meds. I'm just sorry. That's how it is. I'm speaking as someone who has that. I know exactly what it is, but at least I have control.
I will at least admit that triple dash that Tigrex does into the spin in Rise is really freaking annoying.
It's annoying because he
That's
loves
what iframes are
doing
for, though.
it. He loves spamming that move too, and I'm just like,
Exactly.
I'm just standing there as a great star. I'm like, tell me when you're done. Tell me when you're done.
I'm gonna let you do your own thing.
I'm gonna let you do your thing, but.
I'm moving
Wait, but
around
who's your
with my-
favorite though color?
Malzino! It's, again, hi.
The big suck.
Hello. Tucks non-existent hair behind my non-existent ear. Hello.
Can someone already draw him as a human now?
Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna look this up.
We gotta. It's gotta be a thing already. There's gotta be like a humanoid version of Malzito.
There
wearing a
is,
tux.
and I don't want to tell you where I found it because I will be judged.
We don't need
Yeah,
a self-report
yeah.
here, do we?
There's a very particular subreddit that you can go to.
We
If
have
you know,
pictures of
you know.
If you know, you know.
If you don't know, don't worry about it.
Don't know, don't worry about it. If you do know, hey.
You're
Hey,
cultured.
alright.
You're cultured.
That's one way to say it.
What about you, Justin? What is your least favorite? And so we have colors. We have colors. Favorite is Malzino.
Well, let's start with my
And-
favorite first, though, because
Okay.
my favorite is Devil Joe. Devil Joe will always be my favorite monster.
Ooh,
I
Yeah.
remember when I
Regular
first-
Devil Joe? Not a.
Regular Devil Joe, because I remember when I first met Devil Joe, and I was it was in 3rd Gen Monster Hunter, and why am I spacing on the name of the monster? The bird monster that emulates roars. I'm spacing on it.
Oh, Kurapeko.
Yeah, Kurapeko. So this Kurapeko gives off this roar that sounded completely unfamiliar to me, and then all of a sudden this giant pickle with teeth jumped out and started like T-Rex attacking me, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" But it was beautiful, and I was like, "It's like a chunky T-Rex with lots
I
of
will
teeth."
say, Devil Joe's tail when it's cut off is probably the tastiest looking one.
It is.
Are we gonna get into this? Are we gonna
such
get
Monster
into the
Hunter
age-old debate?
It's so.
Like
This
if
is
I had to
great.
eat
So
a monster's tail, it would probably be
meaty.
Devil Joe's. That thing looks like it's very meaty. It has a lot of meat on it. It could feed a whole entire
It
generation.
could feed a whole Devil Joe.
It could feed a whole Devil Joe if you don't eat it. And
What's
as for
your
my
least
least
favorite?
favorite ones, God, my community actually knows who I hate the most because there's clips
Yeah?
of it and me raging at them. I hate the fucking fish so much.
Which
Thank
one? Which one?
Which one?
All
Well,
of them.
I have a particular hatred for two of them.
Oh.
So there are several. In fact, the one of the main reasons why Monster Hunter Wilds is slowly becoming probably my favorite Monster Hunter ever.
No
There's no
fish.
pristine liver. Not a single fish to be found. And I swear, it's like
Plesioth waiting
like-
in the wings.
I will take Plesioth back. So like Lavasioth and Gyrototus have an equal hatred for me
Oh my
because
god.
of what they did to it. Okay, so back into more like story about Monster Hunter and shit that some people don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
The Piscine Wyvern skeleton that was in World is a new skeleton. Before that, Plesioth was pretty much just the same as like a flying wyvern skeleton without wings. Or it had wings, but same with the Lavasioth. It had long legs, so it was a very just cut together skeleton. It wasn't its own unique skeleton like we got in World and Rise. So they went all into it. They're like, oh, we made a new skeleton. Let's make a bunch of things with it. So they brought back Lavasioth from Generations and Frontier. They created Beatotus, which is Beatotus actually is a pretty good one. I can't really hate him too much. But they did things to them that made me angry.
Is it the hardened hide?
Yeah, they turned him into a Cantor without the
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
And it's like there's literally a clip of me yelling at Lavasioth in my channel, screaming, "This is why nobody likes you. This is why nobody likes you. This is why nobody fucking likes you."
He's like me for real. For real.
I completely and 100% agree with you. Like Lavasioth is actually my least favorite monster in the entire series. Like I can deal with hard hides, right? I get it. Like, Urgon has it. You have Gravios and Basarios.
Basarios, yeah.
I can deal with those. There's something about specifically Lavasioth's hide of like you only have X amount of time to deal some good damage to it after it jumps into lava, and then after that you're at its mercy until it decides to jump into lava again. Other than that, just enjoy your
has no
white
good hit
numbers and reduced sharpness.
He has no good hit zones when he's hardened. And as for Gyrototus, when Gyrototus was a pushover in World, so I didn't hate him as much because it's a fish, and I kicked his ass, and he was very early on. I still didn't like him.
Then
though,
Rise
because I didn't like
happened.
Fish wyverns. Then Rise happened, and he was a high rank only monster that was a urgent quest, and they gave him an Elder Dragon roar. You need earplugs 5 to block the roar of Gyrototus.
Wait, you need earplugs 5 for his roar?
You need earplugs 5 to block a Gyrototus roar
That's so.
In-
Oh.
Rise.
It's
Oh.
funny
And then they
'cause,
gave
like,
him, they made him into great value Plesioth.
Like I know I
And
hate
there's
the
another
fish for a
clip.
different reason though.
What
What?
is it?
There's another clip on my
And-
channel yelling at Gyrototus.
And my stream knows this. I don't like fish with feet. Like I don't know what it is.
But
You
this
know
is
what?
against all of
That's
you.
such a
What's right?
simple but understandable reason.
Like the fish with feet just freaks me out. I don't like that design at all. I'm like, fish shouldn't have feet. What the fuck? What is this? What are these toes? I don't want my fish with toes.
You have gone against all of what God has intended. You must die.
You either
Now-
swim or you walk. You can't have both.
now I just
What
I
if the
just
fish
want to
had toe beans
see.
though?
I just want to see you. Color, you know that image of Kirby with human realistic
don't,
feet.
Why
I
would
want-
you bring this
I
up?
want a Gyrototus with just 3D modeled human realistic feet.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, emphasis
Please
on the
no.
toe.
Modders, get on it.
They gotta,
I-
gotta let it do like the Filipino thing where it picks stuff up with its feet.
I-
No.
oh my god.
Oh my god. I would say though my favorite, and this is my favorite monster both like mechanic wise and design wise. I really like Valhazak. Is probably my favorite
Oh.
monster.
I've heard of that one. What does
I-
that look
I-
like again?
He like has an unhinged jaw, kind of like a viper fish from like the like deep water undersea fish.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
If someone can grab a render and put it into Twitch chat to show, because Valhazak is without a doubt my favorite Elder Dragon in all of
Yeah.
in all of World. It's
I freaking
Oh.
love his design. He's so sick. He's so sick. And like the effluvian and everything. He just looks like something that would come out of like Resident Evil or something. Like it just
That's the
looks
zombie
so
dragon. That's
cool.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's so cool.
He is. They need to bring him back, man.
and the Effluvian was such a powerful but also like really unique effect of just like, hey, your
It
max
was.
HP half. Have fun.
Yeah. Good luck and tick damage. Here you go.
Everything's a one shot. Don't die. You better have Effluvian resistance. No. Have fun.
And I
Oh
just
my God.
like how his design fits so well in that area with all like the decay and everything like that. Like he just looked like he belonged there. It's like you came into his territory, not the other way around. I don't know. He looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
for
hope
me,
to experience one day.
Hopefully one day. For sure though, I agree with Justin. Lavasioth can die in the lava that it came from. But for me, my favorite,
And
my
here's
number
a
one.
render of Valhazak for your chat.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. But for me, my favorite. Color knows this.
Yep.
Pretty much anybody who's listened to me chat knows this probably. I have one of those Meister figures from Capcom of my boy, the one, the only, Valstrax. I love him so much. I don't know if he's gonna make it in Wilds, but I'm praying. We
He
need Elder
won,
Dragons first.
Theme of the year for the 20th anniversary. I'm just saying, best monster theme.
It's so good. They're just so for me. Obviously, I've never fought Valstrax before until Rise, but a friend of mine showed me the the intro movie for him in, I think it was Generations, is what it was,
Mhm.
of him like
Yeah.
reaching down, like picking up the fish and then going all the way up to that high like circular arena, and like just the detail on like the eyes and just the speed and everything that this monster conveyed. I'm just looking at him like, this is it. I want to fight him one day. And then
He's probably
the-
my favorite in terms of like audio too. Like the sounds that he
He sounds like a jet plane. It's so cool.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah. I called him Tom Cruise for the longest time. 'cause of Top
yeah,
Gun.
Top Gun. No, there's I still remember. I remember waking up one morning, and I was like, oh, that's right. The latest Monster Hunter Rise development thing came out. That was like 5 in the morning, and I didn't want to wake up to stream it, so I'm just like, all right, I'll just go onto YouTube and I'll watch the video. And like by this point, my wife had already gone to work, and like I'm just sitting there like waking up, and like I see the Capcom logo, and then I see this red streak go across the sky, and I went from tired to bolting up, like screaming in joy.
Lock the hell in.
Oh my god, I was so fucking happy. Oh my god, and the armor's so cool. And just the weapons are really. I actually love, like, one of my favorite things about the Volstag's weapons is the white sharpness or red sharpness. There is no in between.
Yeah.
It's just such a fun mechanic and whatnot. I do hope that if we do get Elder Dragons eventually in Wilds or whatever the expansion is, I hope that he's one of them. I'm praying. Kezu's a second favorite,
I would
though.
love to see. Oh, I love Kezu too.
As you can see, as exemplified as the little keg zoo on the walls of my cafe here.
Do I need to change my avatar real quick?
Oh,
No, you good.
You sure? Because I could do that real quick and see what happens.
No, you good. We might need to censor the stream if we. You can show the others after stream when we're debriefing. Because I will admit it is.
I do love Kezu as well. In fact, you guys can join our nonprofit organization.
What?
I'm
It's the,
scared what
coalition-
this means.
I know, right? Like, what does this mean? What do you
I just typed it in
mean?
chat. It's actually it's meant to help support the
You
PLX
mother-
farmers of Minerva. We are the
God
coalition of
damn
creative
you.
Kezu representatives in noble greatness.
And we're leaving that. Do not.
We are the coalition of creative Kezu representatives in noble greatness.
Damn
And
it.
we're just here to ensure that you are milking your Kezus daily to ensure that you get your pale extract so you can get your mega demon drugs and your mega armor skins.
I hate
God.
this. Everything about
What?
this. I can't.
Wait,
No.
Wait, I just realized. So we might not get Kezu in Wilds, but because of the whole nourishing extract thing, we could get Guardian Kezu. We could.
Well, because
Good.
we don't need it because we do have another organization too. We're the
I'm
Organized Nature Allies Healing Odegaran Lives Eternally.
What is
So
that?
this is our other organization. This is meant for the people in the new world that can only get the nourishing
I
extract.
hate.
The organized,
Why are you like this?
the Organized Nature Allies Healing Odegaran Lives Eternally. We do a lot of good work for the community.
You just want people to
we
be
have
properly buffed.
Yeah, we have festivals for the kids with face painting and balloon animals. And we just want to make sure that people are understanding that you have to milk your Kezus and Odegarans daily to get your nourishing and pale extract.
You gotta get those mega demon drugs and whatnot. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Man. What?
So- At the very least, it seems like we can agree though. Fuck Lavasiath, am I right? Fuck fish.
Fish with feet, man.
Dude, fuck fish with feet.
If you want to see a fish with feet, though, you should look up the Fishman Oni from Monster Hunter Frontier.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for any of this. This
Oh,
sounds
man.
like bad juju territory.
Look, I am just glad that I called it, and I knew our favorite monsters were gonna be different, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree on in some way, shape, or form, least favorite.
Look, we all believe in equality, and I will hate every fish equally. I'm just letting you know right now.
Very true. I will admit though, a lot of the fish do have some pretty nice armor, like in terms of looks.
Yeah,
Just
they do. I like the
sucks that-
Lavasiath armor.
Just sucks that you have to fight fish for them.
Yeah.
Beatota's armor was really cool too. Beatota's armor made me feel like a Power Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna just smile and nod and be like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, uh-huh.
That's a monster.
Yeah.
That's a monster, all right.
In fact, if you want to, I'm gonna post it up in your chat. a video of the Fishman Oni
I'm
from
scared.
Frontier.
Yeah.
Like Josh posted up a link to a picture of the Fishman Oni.
Oh yeah, I see it. Wow.
I'll look at the link.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, never mind. I regret my life decisions. Thank you. Thank you very
Why
much.
does it look like it has human skin, but then
Right?
It
on
does have
its
human
head?
feet.
Oh, God.
Monster Hunter lore goes crazy.
Monster Hunter lore
Humanity
goes
has
bird.
gone too far.
Humanity
Alright.
hasn't gone far enough.
Oh gosh, we're the opposite sides of this turf war. We are going to fight right now. I will lose, but I will
Ooh.
lose with dignity, damn it.
It looks like something like Full Metal Alchemist kind of thing.
Look like some
Where
sort of
they
Edward.
combined. Ooh. I was just gonna say
It-
Edward.
It screams Edward Nietzsche to me.
No! Oh, this is awful.
Hunter Nietzsche. Well, hey, if you want to feel really awful,
God.
that was the first thing I thought when I saw Do Shigama.
Oh, the.
I was like, Nina?
Oh no,
I didn't
that's
think of-
terrible.
Oh no, I didn't think about
Feels
that now.
bad. Yeah.
All right,
I don't
need
know
to
if I
go
could
and
ever-
make that fan art. Okay.
I don't know if I could ever hunt a Doshigama again. Anyway,
Please,
look
just,
up
just
dual
have a Do
blades.
Shigama, say like Hunter Nissan.
Oh my god.
I wonder
We
if
need
they
someone
po-
to build a Edward
an
Elric.
Edward,
Hunter.
Elric fashion hunter.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
All right, though.
Beautiful.
Going back
This is
into the
cursed.
questions, though. Do you feel like you have a particular moment in your Monster Hunter experience where you feel like the game just completely clicked for you, or like a moment where like something had happened, or you finished a hunt, or you just pulled off a move and you're just like, that's it, I'm a Monster Hunter fan now?
I think for a lot of people, it's like once you find your weapon, you're like, oh man. 'Cause I think that's the one. I think that's like the journey is finding what weapon works for you and like hitting all of the combos and like perfecting and knowing all the mechanics. I think for a lot of people, that's when they're like, oh man, I finally get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's like a specific like event though or anything like that where I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
can't remember an event. I just know it's just like, oh, this just feels right. Like it starts being more smooth. Because I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, but when I started Monster Hunter, everything felt clunky. Everything felt like, what am I supposed to do? What are these menus? What are these everythings? And then it was just like, okay, I got one. I'm pushing buttons. The buttons are now doing something. All right, let's go hunt a monster. And then people are like, put down a trap. I'm like, what the hell's a trap? So.
You just kind of
No fall
learn as you
damage.
go.
No
You-
fall damage.
You jump down, nothing happened. You're like, oh,
I was like, oh, I didn't lose health. It's my favorite game ever now. I never have to die when I jump off things. I don't have to feel like Mario going do 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 ever again.
I know for
But no,
me.
what really made it click for me is the loop, the end game loop made it click. The hunt, craft, repeat end game loop is so satisfying.
It's
And I think that's what made it click for me.
it's so simple, but it really is just really satisfying. Of like, you get into that loop of like, I want to hunt this, or I want to make this weapon set because I know it'll be really good for me. So like you wish list it or do whatever you can, and then you're just like, all right, that means I need to hunt this monster, this monster, this monster, and like you essentially have your shopping list, and you just kind of go through that, and then when you get that done, you're like, all right, do I need to upgrade anything, or like where do you go from there? And it's when you boil it down to that simple flow of hunt, upgrade, hunt better things, upgrade better things, it's a very immediate, almost like kind of like feedback loop.
It's like your Game of Thrones Arya hit list
Yeah.
of monster. You're just repeating that in your sleep.
That's literally me whenever I have my wish list stuff of like, all right, like literally me now of like, all right, I know the only thing I need to hunt is Zoshia, but how many times do I need to hunt Zoshia in order to get all of these parts?
You're calculating your monsters.
Hmm. And like I'll be the type of person to absolutely like grind like crazy on a single monster just because I really want those parts like as quickly as possible. So getting that game plan together to me is also really satisfying. But I think for me the moment that Monster Hunter I was like, no, I like this game is funny is there was a moment in World where me and a friend of mine were hunting a Teostra in that desert area. I forgot the name of it, but in the desert area of World.
Lost Fire Wastes.
Yeah. And we had just gotten its health down to like the skull level, and it was getting ready to take off. And as it took off, it happened to be by a ledge. So I went to try and get some extra damage in, and I ended up getting the Heavenly Blade Dance. So I started riding on its tail as it shot up into the sky and carried me with it. And then as the ride finished, I just fall from the heavens just all the way down, like a good 5 or 6 seconds, back down to the earth, and then just do a little tumble, and I'm like, I'm back, what'd I miss? but that moment of just like damage. Oh, this game can be really silly with the right timing. Yeah, no, I love this game. It
ruins other games for me though, because I keep on falling and dying in other games.
Oh no. Like fall damage is like the biggest thing for Justin.
It's like, oh yeah, fall damage is a thing again. Holy crap.
Just willingly runs over cliff. I'll be fine. Wait. Oh no.
I'm not playing Monster Hunter.
Dark Souls death noise. But
I
actually,
don't think
fun.
I have go on.
Go on, Color.
Oh, I was just saying, I don't have necessarily many moments that I'm just like, this clicked in for me, but I do have moments where I'm going oh yeah, this is why I enjoy this game. Because the game is silly and the people are silly. One moment was, basically, I was hunting with a couple of friends, and they were like, oh wow, you're like a baby hunter, right? So let me go and let the big old senpai help you out. I'm like, all right, cool, Switch Axe Senpai, let's go. And Switch Axe Senpai decided to take myself and Steel around, and we're just like, yeah, we're HR 40, and this is in Rise, and we're just kind of getting through. And they're going, okay. And they carted 2 times before we did. They were just like, no, I'm normally not like this. And we're like, yeah.
Pride before the fall. Let that be a lesson. Equal opportunity carts. It always happens.
Yeah.
It was this moment that because I always get nervous whenever I'm hunting with people who are much higher than me, so to speak, because when you're first starting out, you're like, I don't know if I'm playing the game right. I don't know if I'm doing this right. And then even a veteran hunter, goes in, carts twice, and we're like, you know what? No, this is fine. And that's the thing. Everyone's totally chill with it. No one's just like, oh my God, I can't believe this bastard carted, so many times before I did. It's just like, oh no, it's cool. Everyone's just totally chill with it. And the community itself is what makes it feel so nice. And I'm like, oh, this is really fun. Okay, cool. So that's the first time. Second time was I was playing with another buddy, and they kept on getting themselves hurt, and I was just like, oh, let me just bring over my healing horn. It came to a point where they're like, okay, I'm gonna pull out my oh, okay, I'm healed. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna die this time, so it's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm healed. And it became a game where they would try to find the fastest way to cart themselves before I could heal them. They finally got it after 7 minutes of constant trying. And that's why I'm like, this game is goofy. This game is great. I love this. Yeah.
You can do some pretty crazy things. I mean, I still remember the moment that we had one day when we kind of were like, just for shiggles, we're like, hey yo, can we sub 5 this Apex Mizu?
Yes!
And we locked in and hyper prepared. We ate for all the offensive skills, and then we just went at it, and we got 454, And it's like there was
Right?
no like in-game challenge for it. It was just literally a matter of can we do it?
Can we get
and-
this?
Make your
Yeah.
own challenge.
Yeah, exactly. Like, can I do this, or can I, one thing that I do want to try that another hunting person of mine did was the level 1 challenge, or the rarity 1 challenge, where you try and take down every apex, I think it's
Oh,
high rank apex or high rank tempered apex. You can use whatever armor you want, but your weapon is a rarity 1 weapon.
oh, that sounds like
Ooh.
torture.
It's-
Yeah, that's
That
really
sounds like
sharp.
pain.
That sounds
It
fun
is-
though.
It is definitely a marathon, but it's something that I'm like I'm fine being nerfed offensively. It's when I'm nerfed defensively that scares me.
So
think-
oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you guys heard of weapon lock?
Weapon lock.
It's like a Nuzlocke, but for Monster Hunter, where you play through the story, and basically you randomize which weapon you start out with, and if you
Mhm.
cart with that weapon, you can't use that weapon for the rest of the story.
Oh,
Well, I've thought of doing
I've heard of.
a Nuzlocke like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people do a Nakey Nuzlocke or a Nakey weapon lock, where they're like, okay, no armor, and I have to do the weapon locking.
Ooh.
Oh. You know,
Yeah.
I might actually try that. Like, now that I've had more experience with other weapons, like I might actually try that.
A weapon lock? Yeah.
So you
Do
could
it.
upgrade your weapons, right? You just can't.
Yeah, you can choose whatever weapon you want. You just can't use it once you cart with it. So even if you use all the materials on that one weapon and you carted once with it, well, there it goes. Goodbye.
Oh.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's definitely for people who are like, I could do every weapon or want to try new weapons, or I main one weapon and want to try other weapons. It's interesting at the very least. It's for content.
It is. It sounds really fun though.
Yeah.
I used to do this challenge on my stream for World. It was called the like a fashion hunt challenge, and
Oh.
so you had to create a fashion for your character, and then stream had to like be like yay or nay on it. And then
Oh.
if they said yay, if they liked the fit, then whatever jewels or whatever you had on that, you had to fight Extremith and last for like, I think it was like 3 minutes or something. That was
Oh,
kind of like
man.
our hazing to be in our group.
Wow, fruitcake hazing rituals.
We were just hazing over here,
Dang.
you know.
I mean, I
Actually,
say
Extremith was
that
probably one of
I
my
say that
favorites.
like I didn't like throw people into like Amatsu or like Hazard Malzeno as soon as they could. Like, it'd be funny.
You did that with me. I didn't get to do Valstrax yet, and you're like, hi, here's this investigation with like the super high level Valstrax, and I didn't know, and I was like clicking on the thing because, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just join whatever quest this is. Cool. Ackle, what's this? Ackle?
Don't worry about it.
Ow!
Don't worry about it. It'll be fun. It'll be funny. It'll be great. Ackle, what does ambush mean?
I love quests
Oh my
like
god.
that.
I hated that. What is an ambush? And he's like, don't worry, and everything explodes.
It was funny though.
I do hope they add more monsters with like mechanics, because I really liked Behemoth and Extremith.
I'm doubly hoping so for that because of just Jin Dahad existing. I'm like, they're giving us Extremith in all but name. Like they have the opportunity to give us like Arc Temper Jin Dahad is just gonna be Extremith.
I think I really liked Extremith because it wasn't just like, oh, get behind a comet. It was like place the tornadoes in spots where it wouldn't destroy the comets, and place the comets in safe areas, and then someone had to like get aggro and get Behemoth away from like all the comets and stuff. So I really
Yeah.
like that kind of like everyone has to be on top of everything.
It changed
I-
the way that Monster Hunters play Monster Hunter World because it
Yeah.
gave rise to a lot of wide range builds.
Mm-hmm. Like you had a lot of like SNS supporters, and like if I remember right, I think they actually like had certain values adjusted so that like if a gun lance or a lance was attacking, like their aggro would be higher than like a standard DPS or like a standard like dual blades or somebody. So like your lance and gun lance would be your tank. You could have like an SNS or like dual blades as a healer because of quick sheath. Then you'd have DPSs. Like you really did have to treat that like a raid fight.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed that. I really like that.
You know, they say that, but I still have my trick toad genes.
I-
Somehow, some way, it never stops.
I don't. I used to doubt you, and then Rise happened, and then also the stuff that I've seen happen in Wilds with you.
It's worse in Wilds. I don't know what it is. They like me a little too much.
I have no idea how Color's doing this, but Color just has innate diversion 5 on all of her armor.
It's true. It's awful. I hate it. Anyways, but no, raid mechanics is something I'm really looking forward to because I come from Dragalia Lost. I'm kind of big on the whole raid thing. And for those who haven't played Dragalia Lost, lots of raids. I did a lot of callouts back then, and
Lots
so when
of
I saw,
raids. God, I miss it.
yeah,
I'm sad
And
again,
so-
guys.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so when I saw the Jin Dahad, and then I saw a little laser, and I'm like, what's that? And they're like, oh yeah, that's aggro mechanics because, you know, it just happens during certain parts. And I'm like, oh no, I love this. And then there's like the whole, you have an instant kill, so you have to bring down the boulders and everything, and you can use the stuff around you, and there's things you're supposed to do. Oh no, this means that if we get bigger monsters, we're gonna have more raid mechanics.
That's what I'm thinking is gonna be with Legaia Chris. Like, I don't know if they're gonna bring back complete underwater fights, but I feel like with Legaia Chris there might be like a mechanic where you have to like dive in the water or something like that.
Something that like kind of
Yeah.
replicated in a sense.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a full underwater fight.
I don't
But
think so
I don't know.
either. But the fact that they did bring water mechanics, so here was my like thing on when people were doubting that other underwater things would happen again. I was like, but on my hunting horn it says aquatic resistance. Or aquatic mobility. Why do we get aquatic mobility if we're not gonna get more water monsters, huh? Take that, atheist! Checkmate!
She's like, I read. I'm a great sword main. I don't read.
No, you read monsters. You read your vibes. You feel the vibes. That's what it is.
Do you remember the Monster Hunter collab that was in Dragalia Lost?
I did, and
Yeah.
I do. That's my first my actual introduction to Monster Hunter was that. I didn't understand everything. I was like, oh, this is cool. What's this? And then my friends who are super into Monster Hunter is like, this one's called Fatty. This one's called this is DK Wrath, and I'm like, what's a DK? Like DK Rap? What? Yeah, no, it was super fun. I loved it.
I loved the little armor sets for the different characters.
Oh, they look
Oh.
so cool.
Yeah, the Prince had his Rathalos armor set without the helmet.
Yeah. We were talking about this a little bit before though. You had mentioned like a bunch of different other games. Do you feel like your experience with other video games has helped you with MonHun, or potentially vice versa?
Every experience I had with how to move in games hindered my ability in Monster Hunter to start. Monster Hunter moves
it was the
way
opposite.
differently than like all the other action, like, because I love spectacle fighters, right? So like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, stuff like that, move completely differently. I'm sorry, they do not move the same, and so I'm like, what? The run button is not where I think it's supposed to be. How am I supposed to attack is not like the same way. I don't make the same combos, everything. And what's with all these menus? Where are the weaknesses?
Menu Hunter.
Where are the things?
It's Menu
But I
Hunter World.
It really felt like Menu Hunter, I'm not gonna lie. But once it clicked, Monster Hunter mechanics helped a lot with other games. And only things that actually helped me with Monster Hunter was learning how to read. But read the monster, that is. Like knowing Dragalia's mechanics for like when a creature twitches a certain way or moves a certain thing or does a roar and then another attack, you start finding those patterns really quickly. So then you could start reading them, being like, oh yeah, twitch its tail like, you know, a little bit to the left, it's gonna do like a triple spin and then a roar or something, and you're just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. You know what to do now. And it feels really cool as you're just like, you see the experience of hunting as you just learn how to play more of the game, and that in itself makes it so fun.
I'm kind of in the same boat too. Like, none of the games I played before helped me with Monster Hunter. I'd never played a game that was like Monster Hunter. Like when I got into it at the time, I was like going through Final Fantasy 14. I was still playing League. I played a lot of horror games because horror games are like my favorite genre, and none of those translated to Monster Hunter. So, yeah, but like playing Monster Hunter helped me a lot with other games as well. Just like learning how to like space yourself and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm in the same boat. I played nothing that was like close to Monster Hunter before.
Monster Hunter is definitely like in that kind of unique genre of like there's stuff that are
It's its own genre.
yeah that there's stuff that is like Monster Hunter, but there hasn't been anything that has been perfectly like Monster Hunter. Like we've had what was it, like we've had stuff like Exoprimals that Capcom also did. I would argue that stuff like Soul Sacrifice, Risk of Rain is I
God
think
Eater,
another
I
one.
think is close too.
Yeah,
God
actually,
Eater is
a
Monster Hunter actually helped me a lot in God Eater. Because when I played
Yes.
God Eater, I was like, yo, I know exactly what I gotta do.
But you were saying, Justin.
I mean, the only thing that I think Monster Hunter, well, I wouldn't say it helped me with other games, but it hindered my ability to self-preserve myself from dying off a cliff.
We're back to fall damage.
It gives me a false sense of safety when I see a giant cliff in front of me. I'm thinking like I can get down there. But you know, back to the conversation of Hunter likes. I mean, it's its own genre. I want there to be a true Hunter likes genre. There really isn't, because nothing has really been as successful as Monster Hunter. I mean, the closest we ever got was honestly Wild Hearts, and EA was fit to, you know, ruin that whole thing. I still don't get how Omega Force was somehow tricked into believing that EA wouldn't pull that crap.
Yeah.
When they did, anyways, they when the EA pulled an EA, and it was like, yeah. And there's so much that Wild Hearts had that
was very much like
on that.
You could tell that they looked at MonHun and were very like they were inspired by it without ripping it off, essentially.
Well, and they have history too with it too, though. They have history with that kind of gameplay, because that team is the same team that created the Tokiden series. So
wait,
Tokiden 1 and 2, which was Omega Force did that. So most people know Omega Force as the Muso
Warriors.
guys.
Yeah, the Muso.
Because you know, they got the Dynasty Warriors, and that's what everyone knows, the Muso games. And those are always fairly popular, and even the really bad ones have a soft spot in people's hearts. But the Tokiden series was mostly big in Japan and has a very cult following in the US. The Wild Hearts was the closest thing we could have gotten, but it was plagued by just horrible optimization. It still runs like crap on my 4080 Super and Ryzen 9. It was badly optimized, and at the same time dealing with a publisher like EA that wanted Monster Hunter numbers without the Monster Hunter history.
I think the closest one we got was God Eater 2 as well, because God Eater is kind of like Monster Hunter but like when it was still niche.
Mhm.
There's still a lot of like there's people that I know that really enjoyed the God Eater series. It's just very niche.
I can
I
think
love
of at
God
least
Eater.
2 people that I know that are like absolutely fanatical about the God Eater series, because there was 3 of them, right?
Yes.
Uh,
There's 3
yes,
God
yeah,
Eaters.
yeah.
Mhm.
They're fun. They're actually really fun games. And the weapons are kind of sick too.
They're really cool looking. Futuristic Monster Hunter, really?
Yeah, yeah.
With waifus.
With waifus.
Yup. Very anime Monster Hunter.
Well, to be fair, who's to say that we don't have waifus in Wilds right now? You know what I mean?
Maybe you have waifus.
Oh, my.
That's the best part.
That's a funny
Ah.
way to say Gemma.
Okay, to be fair,
Whoa.
Gemma is
Olivia?
Okay, let's be real. My lesbian heart.
Yeah.
Oh, Olivia. What a woman.
Oh, but,
She did things. She actually did things, man.
between Olivia and Fabius, like my bisexual self.
I know,
Protected.
right?
For
But we
me,
all could
it's-
agree that Wagner needs to just sit down, right? Can we agree on this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the VA, the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Eric though.
Yeah.
My stupid little
Precious son.
bug-lipping lad.
He's like me for real, for real.
Am I the only one who was like waiting for Nata just become a Sith Lord or like have his like his villain arc? Like I was waiting for that kid to snap, and I was like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You know
You could even argue that they were prefacing it because it's like these tools are never used against humans. Smash cut to the end.
Until
You were the chosen one, Nata.
I'm happy he didn't, but I don't blame you whatsoever because man, teenagers and hormones are like, you know, white bread and mayonnaise.
Look,
like you're always gonna see it, man.
Look, all right. The kid found his first fursona. He was really attached.
He was kidding
He was
it. Like, let him be. He was. Come on, who didn't feel like that at 14 years old? They're like, he's me for real, for real.
He's just like me. He's lost and I'm lost too. Yeah.
I
I hate
God.
Nata.
I
hate Nata
I
so
always
much.
I personally headcanon that scene of like when he's yelling at you like to not kill Arkveld. And I'm just like slowly leans down, grabs Nada by shoulder. Honey, I love you. 2 things though. 1, it's indiscriminately killing and we need to put it down. 2, I need a really nice hat.
The
Look,
guild authorized me to slay, and I'm gonna slay in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slay, and then bitch, I'm gonna slay.
I like
Yes,
how we're
queen!
just like I like how we're just like a sleeper agent. Like the minute Alma says, you know, kill that thing, we're just like, got it.
Done.
Yes.
Skills
Full on Winter
activated.
Soldier just.
Yeah.
all of us are Pavlovian trained. If someone says guild authorizes, we're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I legitimately think that was like one of my
the thing
favorite.
is, she's keeping us out of guild jail though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's keeping us out of guild jail because every hunt has to be authorized by the guild, unless you
Yeah,
want a
true.
guild knight on your tail.
And they
mean,
they don't
I-
fucking play.
I
No,
can
they
take
don't.
one.
You know, they talk about these weapons were never used on people. Not to them.
Well, it's because if you break the guild rules, you're not a human. You're a monster. You gotta put them
Oh.
down.
Yep.
Wear your
You gotta
skin.
put
That
'em
sounds
down.
colonialist. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah,
So the
like
guild knights are like the Anbu black ops of the guild.
Oh my god.
And what the guild knights are a group of hunters that work for the guild, but also weed out poachers. Because even though we go through it, and like for example, I've killed like over 175 Arkvelds in Wilds, but you don't actually kill 175 Arkvelds in the story. In canon, you only ever fight it once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to be like, oh crap, looks like I gotta end his bloodline just to get those boots.
which I also find funny, where it's just like you gotta end its bloodline because it's not, it's unable to mate. And then when you get after game, it's just like, where did all these? Did it learn how to mate? Did it learn how to do the sexy dance?
Apparently, it learned how to do the sexy Tyrannosaurus dance where it looks up at the sky and throws a bunch of twigs in the ground.
No, I love the like just side tangent. I love that kind of societal world building in MonHun though, of like, because there is that like suspension of game and of game and story of like, you're not actually killing a bunch of Arkvelds and whatnot, but like getting to see like the game things of like needing the guild stuff to be authorized, knowing that there is the guild knights that essentially enforce any sort of poaching with an iron fist. It's just I love that. I love it because it makes the world feel that much more like lived in, instead of just go hunt monster, hunt thing.
Can I put my little headcanon of how the guild authorizes with the outside hunts?
Yeah.
You know how when you go out into the wild and you have to attack a monster several times before the begin quest thing comes up? I'd like to believe the begin quest is actually Alma getting permission because she's looking at you being like, what the hell are you doing? Why? Okay, she's pulling out her books being like, I need to write into the guild to make sure this is okay. Shit. And so like when you have to authorize yourself for the Zoshio fight, I'm imagining you being like, I authorize myself, and she's like, ah shit, pulls out the book.
Ah, shit. Time to send a carrier pigeon to the guild.
I still think that scene by my own order will sit with me as like one of the rawest video game scenes at the very least of this year.
By my own order is probably the best scene in the entirety of the
really
Monster Hunter
is.
franchise.
It makes it even better when people are using like buff Squidward.
I
I love Buff
And
Squidward!
he's saying it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I need to do that with like a funny cosplay just cause now. But no, for
I mean, the
the
video
scenes
dressed
with
up as a drag
knots
queen
are
was great.
hilarious. Like when the character is like creepy, the scenes with Nada are pretty hilarious. But also very creepy looking.
It's great.
It's blurst. It's all blurst.
I do appreciate that they leaned into more the creepy. I mean, like, okay, we can't give you a Kezu suit, but we gave you a thing called a new Udra. We gave you this thing called a Zhu-Wu.
Oh my god, Shiwu is I think my favorite monster that currently in the like new monster in Wilds. Oh my
I
god,
love the cephalopod so much.
I'm so glad they added a new type of monster into the game. Like, I
Yes.
know, like, people were hoping for, like, oh, maybe we'll get a new weapon. Maybe we'll do something like this because it's been a while. At the very least, the new monster type, peak.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that we have not had cephalopods up until this point. Because they
They're
feel like they
perfect.
fit so well.
Right?
For,
This is only my second Monster Hunter, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, new monster. This is great. Just like all the other new monsters. Gypceros, that's new.
Yeah.
Nursilla, that's new.
They're all new to somebody. That's what matters. Especially considering how crazy well Wilds is sold. Fastest selling MonHun of all time in like no contest. I'm still shocked that like a week after the game came out, like they were already immediately like, all right, we're like HoloLive's doing an event where 4 HoloLivers are gonna be going through the journey, and I'm like, that's how you know it's hit the mainstream.
VTubers. That's how you know.
VTubers.
Going back
Now
to
I
the
gotta
game
ask this,
topic,
Color,
though.
did you fall prey to the Gypceros feint?
I did! I
Yeah.
did! So luckily my first Gypceros moment was actually with a couple of friends. And so I saw it like fall down and do the whole faint thing, and then I was like, there's no music, there's nothing, what's going on? And my buddies are just like, no, keep killing, don't let it, and I'm like, what do you mean let it fool you? And it just pops up, and I'm like, God damn it! Why? so I did fall. I did fall for it. Not
I-
too
I-
hard, but
I will admit, I
Yeah.
also fell. I completely forgot that
You
Gypseros
carved?
does that.
I did carve. I
You
did
tried
carve
carving?
something off of it. It's so cool. Like, what a neat mechanic for a monster to be like, yeah, you could carve off this monster while it's still alive. Like, oh my god.
The pain tolerance for a Gypseros has got to be crazy if we're carving parts from it while it's still alive. In terms of other video games, though, I think for me the biggest thing, funnily enough, and I know it was mentioned actually by chat earlier a bit. So up until Rise, I had never played an Elden Ring, or I had never played a Soulsborne before, because like I always looked at them and I'm like, it's not really my scene. Like, I'm not used to the whole punishing gameplay. It's a little much. It's fun to watch though. And then Elden Ring came out, and friends wouldn't shut up about Elden Ring, so I started playing it. And I very quickly learned that the default iframes for a role in Monster Hunter are way stricter than the default iframes for an Elden Ring. And I learned real quick. I actually locked on to FromSoft games real quick because of it.
That's really funny. This
It's-
funny game about monsters and wearing their skin is actually harder than the one who's known to be extremely difficult for all of like the worldwide audience.
well, at least for the basic iframes, and then you throw in like all of the other mechanics that Elden Ring throws at you, and like then it's like, oh god, oh no, oh it hurt, but it was enough for me to get my foot in the door of like, yeah, you know what, maybe I can give this a shot. And by the time I hit the punishing stuff, I was already locked in.
Nice.
All right. Shifting things to more of a more thoughtful, more thoughtful kind of topics to kind of keep the brains going. What is one aspect of the MonHun community that you feel has helped shape who you are as a content creator? Because all of us obviously do content either directly related to MonHun or like or very much influenced by it because of our continued experience in MonHun.
I'd like to give a shout out to my hunting horn peeps out there, known as the Horn Pub. They are a fantastic resource for learning all things hunting horn. Do not get those letters mixed up.
Man, what is it with y'all? God.
I just got it. I was like, what? And I was like, oh.
What is it with monster hunters and degeneracy? Oh
Sorry,
wait,
guys.
What? I have no
Guildmarn,
idea
got
what you're
it.
talking about.
They gave us too much power with those stickers, though. Editing those stickers. I
Oh
think
my
it's so
god,
fun.
they did.
I love those stickers
I
so
thought-
Really
much.
did.
I've
I
seen some
thought
sussy ones.
that Wilds was the most degen, and then I thought that Rise was gonna be the most degen with the edit stickers, and then Wilds came out, and the community impressed and disappointed me at the same time.
I can't believe some of the stickers you could find out there.
Yeah.
Especially the combination one. I need to get better at combination ones. They are so fun. But someone did a bit where it's the sad hunter where it's just like, oh no, my wife left me, and then it's the Palico one cheering up, being like, she took the kids.
That's funny. That's a good
But
one.
awful things like, but that's the thing, right? So one thing I was talking about the community where I'm very happy about is that from an outside point of view, if you know nothing about Monster Hunter, it looks like the super serious game where everyone's just like very dedicated to hunting monsters and like fighting these big, draconic things, and you're just like, okay, so
Like
I
super
get the
sweaty.
appeal. Super sweaty, right? Like very super sweaty. From an outside point of view, when I knew nothing about Monster Hunter, I was like, oh yeah, that seems fun. Literally my first blush with Monster Hunter was through an event quest in a mobile game called Dragalia Lost. So I'm just like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
like
we're
Galia.
yeah. So that's all I knew. So I'm like, okay, so you're supposed to hunt monsters. And the story, while like sort of silly, I thought that was more Dragalia based. And then I was like, okay, since I
No.
got that, yeah. So it was like, okay, it's just silly because it's that. then they're like, okay, I got a little bit about it. And once you get into it, it's like, oh, this isn't sweaty at all. This is goofy. This is extremely goofy. Oh my god, I love this. And people are super welcoming and super kind. So the funny thing about it is that when you look at it without knowing anything, it's super sweaty looking. But then you're like, oh no, this is really nice. So that's what I love about the community. That's what I think is really nice about it, because compared to other video game communities where it's like, wow, this looks super fun, and you're like, oh god, the community is yikes. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when you have to apologize for your community, it's like, yeah, it's probably not the best.
Yup.
Yeah, and I can relate with Color. Like, when I first started streaming, I mostly streamed like ranked games, so like League of Legends, Overwatch, and so those are super sweaty. But
you were born in it.
I was molded by it. But Monster Hunter is like, yeah, it's not sweaty at all. Like, it actually made me enjoy multiplayer games a lot more, whereas yeah, like with streaming League and Overwatch, especially as like a female content creator, it gets kind of crazy. Like, I don't like streaming those games anymore just because of the audience that it pools, and just like the games being super toxic and stuff. But League, like, Monster Hunter, it just made me appreciate more of connecting with other people through playing games with each other. Just because I also feel like the Monster Hunter community in general is more mature than most communities are. So you don't get like the super toxic, crazy people like you do with other games.
And Jesus comes into your chat every now and again, which is, clearly you're blessed, right?
Yeah, blessed lobbies,
You just have the
man.
degeneracy.
Yeah. But it's like fun. Like, no one's like trying to purposely make someone's day bad, whereas like League and Overwatch, that's like exactly what they're trying to do, is just make you have a bad day.
Yeah, they really do. Like, I kind of off tangent a little bit, but I remember back in a ranked game in Overwatch, I used to be a diamond healer main.
Oh.
And I tanked the game on purpose because someone in voice chat decided to just be an asshole and throw homophobic slurs all over the place. So I went out of my way not to heal them. And he was our main tank. So I just
like, you don't deserve this win.
You deserve these kills.
Exactly.
And I think that's the chat has brought it up that every community does have their elitism and their gatekeepers and some of the meta sweats, but the Monster Hunter community, that group of people are the smallest minority of it.
Yes.
And sometimes the loudest, but still the smallest minority of it. The wider Monster Hunter community is a lot more positive than these small, minuscule slices of, our Monster Hunter meta, or even, Monster Hunter Rage, which is another one there. And, those small slices that can kind of put a bad taste in people's mouth are drowned out by all the goofy positivity that we throw in there. In fact, the reason why I'm a streamer is because of the Monster Hunter community, which is probably why 90% of my content is Monster Hunter. I used to always do like one stream a year back when I first made my account, because I do Extra Life. It's a charity stream for children's hospitals. It's a 24-hour stream where you play games for 24 hours, you raise money for a children's hospital. I was a really sickly kid. I was born in the Philippines. I weighed 3 pounds when I was born, and I was, really sickly as I got older. And in my a lot of my formative years when I was a youth, I was in and out of children's hospitals. So that's just kind of one of my ways to give back to children's hospital, to do charities like this and volunteer for like a lot of the terminal kids. We do things like bring video games to the hospital and give them a chance to, just feel like kids again, because, they're going through some of the hardest just moments in their lives, the darkest days in their lives. And, when you're a kid and you're facing down the big C word, sometimes trouncing a grown man in Mario Kart is just a thing that. And God, these kids are savage at Mario Kart. I swear, so mean, so mean. And I can't yell back at them or make jokes about it because that would be uncouth. Because they're terminal.
And you just
But
do
they
what you
talk
can.
shit. They talk shit. I had
That's
one
good, though,
girl
'cause
say, I had one girl say, you just got trounced by a cancer patient, old man, and I'm like,
Damn.
You
okay.
have no comeback to that. You're just like, damn, I did.
I can't sit there and be like, well, at least I turned 18. I can't say that shit.
No shit. No.
Oh my God.
I can't say that shit. That would be mean.
That'd
But
be bad, yeah.
I love this community because it kind of made me into a streamer because the story of why I became a streamer in the first place was back when Monster Hunter World was in its swing. It was during the end game of Iceborne when I finally started streaming. That was during the pandemic 2020. Before I really locked down and became a streamer, I came across a streamer named Darth Chili who was playing some Behemoth runs, Extremeth runs, and I was like, I still haven't gotten my Extremeth run in, so I should go ahead and do that and just try it. He helped me get that Extremeth run, and I was like, I want to do this for other people too. And that also saved Monster Hunter for me because I almost quit the franchise.
Oh.
Oh. Were you like burnt out on it already, or like burning out on it?
No, the biggest heartbreak of my life happened in 2019.
Oh.
The woman I wanted to marry and the one I lived with at the time, the one who was my main hunting partner, my switch axe partner. We used to launch each other up and get mounts that way ever since Generations when we first started playing together with me and her. We broke up. And I couldn't jump into my account because every time I go in there, I'd be reminded of my hunting partner. And College, you're talking about how it's great to find the partner that you can hunt with.
Yeah.
It hurts when you lose them too.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I'm
I
sorry.
almost gave up on it entirely. And then I came across Chili's stream, and then I started streaming myself. And all of a sudden, all the people that started coming through to my streams and my community were the new memories I was making. And they lifted me up. They brought me back from this edge that I was on. And basically the one thing that Monster Hunter truly taught me is when you're falling, all you have to do is roll out and there's no fall damage.
Oh, I was gonna make that joke. I was about to say.
You'll be
God
okay.
dang it.
You'll be okay.
That is, what a lesson to learn.
What?
All right, we are gonna take another ad break because I almost forgot about the timer. So
No
we're gonna
worries.
run another set of 3-minute ads. We'll take an ad break, and I think we might be able to get through these last little bit of questions, and then
Yeah.
potentially audience questions. So this might be a
Yeah.
shorter 3-hour yap session, but also
Nice.
I don't keep a timer on this thing. It ends when it ends. It just can't
It
end.
ends when it ends.
It just can't end too long. To respect your time, of course. So, yeah. So with that, we'll take an ad break, and we'll see y'all again in just a little bit.
Yeah.
We are hecking back after the ad break. Thank you again
Yeah.
for your patience here. We have looks like about 4 or so questions left in this, and then we'll have potential audience Q&A. And then
Okay.
I think we'll be ready to wrap up the stream a little bit earlier than expected. But you know what? We've had an amazing yap session so far. So yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
kind of going off of the last question about one aspect of the Monster Hunter community that's really helped who you are. What is one aspect of the MonHun community that you feel needs more of a spotlight, that you feel goes underappreciated?
Stickers.
I knew. I had a feeling that was going to come from
Sticker
from your
users,
mouth.
more stickers, please. Okay, so I say this because back when I was still kind of in the rise phase, when I'm playing Monster Hunter, I was trying to like, I felt confident enough to play with buddies who basically during the investigation ones where you could just join in with anyone you want, right? So I was trying to get used to that and being like, okay, I have to get out of my comfortable waters and play with people outside, and that's when I realized sticker users are the best users, because that's how they do their callouts, right? So there were a couple of users every now and again where they would like say, you know, find ways to say like, I'm going to mount it, or I'm going to do this, or put down the bombs, and would actually help you along without having to like type up anything or say anything. It's just through sticker usage, communication was born, and that was super fun. But also, I felt extremely validated because then I would do my sticker memes, and there's this one person who would sticker and do memes as well. And so when I did my one that I do every end of the hunt, where it's one sticker, it's a sad sticker where it showcases like, somebody call a cart, oh, and then it shows the next sticker being really happy or really smug, being like, but not for me. This user then spammed the laughing sticker so many times, like 5 times in a row. And I'm like, I have never felt more validated from a stranger in my life. Oh my God. And it was just really fun. It was really cute. So I'm telling you, stickers.
I love that.
I think color can relate. When I was living in Korea, so I've played World here, and then like in the US, and then also played it when I was over in Asia. And I will say, like, in Asia they use stickers more to communicate than any other place.
Yes.
No, yeah, I
Like,
agree.
that's how they talk, is just stickers.
Like communicate as in like call out stuff, or just literally just talk in general?
Just like communicating in general, just like they use stickers for everything. That was one thing I noticed, like playing on the servers here and then playing over there. I was like, here people still use stickers. I think more now in WoWs, just because you can like do crazy stuff with them. But but before, it's like, yeah, some people would spam stickers, but then over there, that's like how they talk. It's just like stickers.
Yes, it is. They'd always say like everyone has a greeting. Everyone has a greeting when you find someone in the Asia servers, especially in Rise when they had like everyone had to search for spirit birds, especially during Elder Dragons and such, right? And so they'll have ones for like searching for spirit birds. They'll say like, I'm ready, and like they're gonna go for it. They're gonna mount it. It's really cool.
I feel like they have like 2 radials just for like text and stickers.
I mean,
Yeah, I have a whole
I need
radio
to
for stickers.
I need to add more, because I only use the cardinal direction radials right now. I need to add the orthogonal directions for probably for more stickers, honestly.
Oh yeah, and they also have ones for like if they're going to kill or they're gonna trap. That was also...
I need to actually make like stickers for those, because like Equi it was saying in chat, like almost all mine are like shit posts except for like one that's like a hello. Everything else is like
and that's fine, like
funny little meme.
Cause they are funny. Let's be real.
I mean, that's the best way to have a sticker, is when it's funny, because you know, I don't know if anyone here has seen the horrible Monster Hunter movie.
I have. I actually enjoyed it, but that's probably because it was a Discord watch along, and
yeah, I hate watched it. And the one thing about that movie, that aside from having a switch axe that worked like a freaking charge blade, like the way that hunters approach the hunt in Monster Hunter, you know, you're in these life and death situations, but you're silly and you're jovial through the whole thing.
Oh yes.
Like in Rise, when they gave our hunters voices finally, you know, silly ass shit that they'd say like, Mr. Monster meet Mr. Weapon, or I hope you have insurance.
I love I hope you have insurance.
Oh.
Like, I don't think monsters have a concept of health insurance, but Apparently, in the Monster Hunter world, there is a concept of health insurance.
Well, Dongo insurance,
Yeah, I wonder.
or not Dongo, but insurance as the food skill, right?
Yeah, the food skill, but also it makes you think that maybe there's like an HMO there they have, like Guild Cross, Guild Shield, or something like that.
Guild Cross.
But it's jovial, and you should be having fun with it, which is why I think the one thing that needs more eyes on it is, there's always the sweats that can come along in any community, and a lot of them I see have been the touristy types that came into the franchise. It happened mostly around World, I noticed it, and a lot of it happened when there was a mass exodus of Destiny players. I don't know if you guys noticed there was this mass exodus of Destiny players around the time of Destiny 2, and they discovered Monster Hunter. So there was this influx of sweats that came into Monster Hunter World that had this kind of, this mentality that while they're still fairly minimal when it comes to the whole community itself, they also tend to be the loudest. So they're the people that end up, doing some jerk things like kicking people from hunts when they join. Like it happened a lot in Rise where people were getting kicked from hunts if they had the DLC weapons, because they're people had their opinions about DLC cosmetics in the game and stuff like that.
I remember that with like the plush weapons.
I was on
stuff.
the camp of it's optional, and the game gives you a lot of armor sets too, so whatever. If you want to spend your money on it, spend your money on it. If you don't, then don't.
Yeah.
But people were being jerks about it, and kicking people from hunts. SOSs, people would jump in and they would be the types that would be like, oh, your build isn't good enough for my hunt, therefore we're going to kick you from my hunt because you're probably going to suck. And I think
because
putting more eyes on the
running like
on the jovial
optimal...
side of it. Yeah, and it's never ever the true sweats, because I know I've met quite a few of the speedrunners in the community, and they're not like that at all. Like
so chill.
They're so freaking chill, and they're speedrunners too. They're the ones that have the builds that these sweats try to take on. I remember a story. I dealt with someone in a chat, or in my chat years ago, that was talking shit about people that had defensive skills on their build. So this guy jumps in with his TDS approved meta set, using high rank Tailstra head on his meta set with master rank armor, and thinking that he's a badass now, and talking shit to the people in my community that were using defensive skills in their builds and earplugs. So I challenged him to a hunt, and I said, hey, we'll both go into hunt at the same time. I'm gonna run a build that is not as optimal as your build, and let's see who gets done first. He was still on the hunt when I came back, and I was just kind of talking shit, and I was like, oh, dude, you're still in that? You okay? did your controller die?
Man, how about that? It's almost like defensive skills help you with the hunt.
Wow, look at that. Look at you. I had earplugs on mine, and of course I had attack up and all that stuff too, but I had earplugs and evade window, and it's like I came up with the analogy is that just because you wear a pair of Air Jordans doesn't mean you can dunk like MJ.
That's true.
There's skill behind it that comes with it.
Damn, that's deep.
And then I said that he had Team Cartside energy.
What? What?
I feel like luckily I haven't had experiences like that, because I'm old and my patience is very thin.
It's like you see somebody acting up like that, it's just like, all right, cool. Anyway, I'm kicking you. Get out.
Yeah, I like egos are so, to me, like it's so time consuming, and like I have better stuff to do with my time. So like
I just want to hunt, man. That's it.
Like people with egos, like the minute I feel like someone has like an ego and it's starting to affect like my other viewers and stuff, I just immediately I have no patience for it. Because for me, games will and have always been a place for me to like de-stress. It's always been my escape. Like
Yeah, you
I
wanna
was
have fun.
bullied. I was bullied when I was a kid. I was also in hospital a lot, and games have always been an outlet for me to not only like just have fun, but also a way of expressing myself, which is why I also cosplay too. And that, yeah, I want to not only keep my peace, but if my community is being affected by something, I want to keep everyone's peace from people like that. So yeah, I just don't have any patience to deal with people like that.
I'm
Like go
agree.
toot your own horn. No one here is gonna be your cheerleader. If you need to cheerlead yourself, do that on
Like,
your own time,
not-
not on my
Yeah.
time.
Not saying that you dunking on that person, Justin, wasn't good. I'm
Oh, no,
fucking
that's
proud of
good.
you.
That's
Good
good.
shit. Let him
Yup.
know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's because I'm old and I'm at the age where it's like, these young whippersnappers need a lesson to be made, and then get off
Mhm.
the fucking lawn. I think I'm the oldest one. I am the oldest one here.
You
you?
are. I thought you weren't, and I'm like,
Yeah, you know how old I am, right, Vanessa?
we checked ages. You want to say yours?
Yeah, I mean everyone knows I'm 42. I'm turning 43 this year.
Woo! And still looking like he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
I know,
No,
it's
no.
amazing.
I said the exact same thing. I'm like, nah, you ain't older than like 25. Ain't no way.
My body says otherwise though sometimes.
No.
Oh yeah. My
Yeah.
sciatica in my back and waking up and just feeling like like I don't want to get up. I
Dude,
do the old man groan when I get up now. It's like when
Ah,
I have to get up off my seat, I'm like
the just it's not even like intentional. It's just like it's like subliminal, or like it's like subconscious. The subconscious
it
noises when you
is.
move.
I never made that noise when I was in my 20s. When I was in my 20s and I get up, this is what I sounded like. When I sit down when I was in my 20s, this is also what I sounded like. Now I'm in my 40s and I get up. I'm gonna actually get up right now.
Yes.
When I sit down, I'm like, "Ayah." I say ayah. It's like I never said ayah until I was in my 40s. It's like, why do I say ayah all the time?
Dude, I got the trifecta of like old gamer now.
Yeah?
I got carpal tunnel, I got back problems, I got poor eyesight.
Oh, I don't like that trifecta. That
That's a bad trifecta.
that's not the
that is
trifecta I want.
Triforce.
Hashtag not my trifecta.
That's not the trifecta that we're looking for.
I think I'm at least I'm two of those. I'm back problems and poor eyesight. I knock on wood have not had carpal tunnel yet, surprisingly. With my
I'm
my
pretty sure
IT
the
work.
carpal tunnel's from like gaming, and because I do everything with my hands, just like with making cosplays and then gaming as well. It's rough out here.
Yeah.
Oh
I've
my
just
God.
always had poor eyesight, so that whether it was games or not, that's just me. So I have yet to find anyone. I have only found one person who has matched or was worse than I am. When AKL and I visited, or AKL visited me, we did the whole, oh, you wear glasses? Let's switch our glasses. He could
Meg
not
on
put
his
it
swap.
on his face. The guy, we swapped. I put on like, okay, I see where you're at, and he couldn't even put it on his face. It was like 2 inches away, and he puts it down. Goes, nope, no, I
No.
see that. I ain't touching that.
You are you're it's official. Your eyes are worse. I got dizzy looking through through your lenses.
It was,
Oh, man.
but that's just me naturally. I just have poor eyesight. So I don't know if that's because of gaming, age, or whatever. Yeah. I don't know about you. Maybe because I try to take care of myself, but I don't necessarily have as many back problems as everyone says I would.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ena.
Yeah, Ena, right? So I'm just kind
Ena.
of like, maybe you guys should stretch out more, huh?
I got the bad luck and got scoliosis, so
No! Oh God, I'm
Oh.
sorry. You're exempt. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I got titanium rods in my back, so I'm good.
Okay, that's kind of kick ass.
Let's go.
You can call. I'm X23. Okay.
You know, for
I can't
for
do all
me,
the cool shit though.
for I think for me, for one of the things that I think needs to be highlighted more, because every time I think that this subset of people has hit like peak, and they continuously find a way to impress me. Fashion hunters, the sets and the cosplays that y'all can put together
welcome.
with specifically defined like layered armors in a game is nothing short of fantastical. Like, oh my god, it's actually inspired me to do my own little personal challenge of I'm having every so often if a fellow hunter or a community member has like a 1 or 2 word idea of a theme or something, to just send it my way and I try and make a set based off of that theme. My goal is to have all 140 layered armor slots filled by the end of the expansion. I'm currently
Damn.
up to like 30 right now.
Yeah, I delete so many of my armor sets too when new stuff comes out, so it's hard to keep up with that.
Yeah.
But I had almost all of them filled in Rise, because I do a thing with layered armor where every piece comes from a different armor set.
You
That is
do like the hardcore
Same.
mix sets too. Mhm.
Yeah, that is my my challenge run. My challenge run, because it's easy to take the chest and waist of one piece and the arms and legs of another piece and throw on a random head.
Mhm.
But it's hard mode if you sit there and you limit yourself to 1 per set.
Yeah, I think my limit is like 2, just because like I can't find a better ways to go with like a certain piece. But generally, like limiting yourself like that is it's really fun though, because then you start like looking at color palettes and armor
Yeah.
types that you wouldn't wear. Like I'm not normally a bulky armor guy, but also like when I'm using a greatsword or something, it's like, okay, I actually do want to have like a more bulky armor, or like I have like this really like rugged barbarian armor set for when I'm running like hammer or something that I would never think about generally making or wearing for like my own fashion set. But it's cool because it does work with the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can we appreciate how
sometimes
good it
do
is that
that,
we have
yeah.
no gender locked armor?
Oh
Yes,
my
oh my
god,
God.
yes.
I love that.
Best decision.
I actually think that a
funny.
majority of my armor that I use now, at least like specifically for fashion, is generally is the quote unquote female leaning ones.
Some of the
I love
male
those
ones
too.
are so good though.
They're so
Mhm.
cool.
They've been cooking with those. And
Honestly,
it's
just
funny as a cosplayer, like a lot of cosplayers will choose like one armor and wear it. With this game, I've been wanting to cosplay like some of my mix sets.
I
I'm
know
like-
that you have an Espeon specific set that's themed, and I'm like that. Like I think that one's one of my favorite ones that I've seen out of your wardrobe
Wait.
closet.
Have you seen my Shiva from Final Fantasy X one?
You have a what? Oh
I
my
have
god,
not.
I need to see. She's one of my favorite summons. Hajiba.
Right?
Yeah,
Shiva's
she's so cool. She's such
We'll
a
need to
queen.
we'll need to get a screenshot sent later on in the group DM.
Will do.
Oh, it's so good. No, from what I've seen at least, it feels like a lot more people are getting into the layered armor fashion game with this particular game because of the wonderful quality of life things like instantly getting layered armor when you make the high rank armor, and the
Yes, I
lack
love
of
that.
gender lock.
Mhm.
But on the aspect of quality of life, that kind of does segue into our next question of what is right now your current dream add-on for Wilds updates. And this can be anything, like a monster, mode, or a specific quality of life that you really want.
Can I
We
say
need
really quick
siege.
before I forget?
Yeah, she could go.
Go on.
Go.
Since we're on the topic of fashion, why can't we save our makeup and hair? to our
Oh my
loadout.
God,
Oh my
you're
god,
so
yes, yes, yes.
right.
Oh my god. That I didn't even think of that. And now that I thought of it, you thought of it, I need that in my life.
That's right, because you can only you have to manually go into the change appearance and like
Change all of
manually
that,
change it
yeah.
every time.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Yes. I'm like,
That
why
is too
can't I
perfect. Why didn't I ever think that that should be a thing?
That should be.
Right? I can't believe they haven't thought of it yet, man.
Can't believe I didn't think of it. Shoot.
Shit, right?
But it's so obvious too, because then you could do cool stuff like with the lumosity of things and make
Yes.
make
Yeah.
it look like you're glowing underneath your helmet.
there's a
Oh,
very
yes, I did
particular
that.
fashion set that I have that it's meant to look like Samus's armor, but one of the things that you need to do to like really bring it all together is to change your face paint to have this really glowing green luminosity.
Yeah.
And then it looks like it's glowing through the helmet, right?
Yeah, it looks so
Aw.
cool. But Prince color?
I'm trying to think of what would be like
Oh,
the
yeah,
quality
I-
of life or update that I
I
really
mentioned
want.
I mentioned siege quests. We don't have any siege quests in Wilds.
Yes.
Sieges in like the like stuff
like-
like,
like a
Zora
siege quest
Magdaros
is-
or
Well, that's kind of on the more spectacle side. They did that with
Like
with
cultural?
KT, but there's no quests in Wilds that require you using siege weaponry. There's no
Mhm.
ballistas. There's no
Mm.
cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though people try to say it's not, I like to think that the Fatalis hunt in World is a siege quest because you have the Dragonator, you have the ballista with the snares and whatever, the cannons. You could go into it and just go straight up, into the monster's face and start hacking away, or you can use siege weaponry. So the one thing that I kind of noticed is like how Jindahad has its own arena and Zoshia has their own arena. What if each locale had like a hunt that cycles like that? We can get a hunt kind of like in Monster Hunter 4 with the sand ships and bring like a Darwin Morin or any of those other like sand whale looking monsters back and have a siege hunt like that. Or something like bring Dire Morales back in, and that can be something. Or Gogmazios. We can have Gogmazios in the basin. There could be a special area of the basin that's just huge, and we have to fight this giant. I don't know if have you ever seen Gogmazios?
Nope.
I have.
Gogmazios has the Gormagala skeleton, but he's covered in tar. He has a Dragonator stuck in his back,
Oh, whoa.
and he's got a
That's it.
happy like a weird little frowny face under his chin. That's not really a frowny face. It's just it's. And Gogmazios is one of my favorite monsters, and I'd love to see Gogmazios come back. And I'd love to see that come back in a siege quest like that. They could rotate them in, like what they rotate with Zoshia and Jindahad, and just have them in each locale. Because right now, the only two locales we have that in
Are
is
the cliffs
the Ice Shard Cliffs, and Wyveria.
now.
Mm-hmm.
but we have the plains still. We have the forest as well,
Mm-hmm.
and the basin. So these three areas that could possibly have a thing like that. I don't know if it's going to be a thing, but based on the way that they've kind of been doing it, I feel like that's something that I could be maybe 50-50 on that it could bring in. And then aside from that, the one thing that I've always wanted is a high threat level raptor bird wyvern. Because
Oh yeah, because
We-
like almost like every single bird wyvern is always a small threat because it's like
yep, it's always a low threat.
Tsitsiyaku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before we got the Gossarog in Rise, the bears were also considered a low threat monster.
Mm.
But then they gave us Gossarog. The Shagama became one of my new favorites because he's got kind of that same kind of vibe. He's a higher threat level bear monster. But I would love
They
to
gave
see
him
like a
Gossarog.
high threat level bird wyvern like that, like the raptors.
Oh god, that'd be so cool.
Like in order to simulate that, I go into a special investigation hunt with a Great Izuchi in Rise. So in Sunbreak, if you hunt like a special investigation, which is after you do AR 300, you do the AR 300 quest and you clear it, and you get like a special investigation of it,
Mhm.
that thing will one-shot you from full health with that wall to tail slam.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to pop back into
They
Rise.
still have very simple movesets, but they hurt, and I want that. And like we've talked about in my chat before too, Josh just mentioned, give Kuluyaku a hunter weapon. You know, have the Kuluyaku dig up a hammer or something and start smacking you
That'd
with
be
it.
so funny.
That would be funny.
Pick up some dual blades and start, going demon mode on you.
Oh my god. Have him dig up a hunting horn and just be like, bird up. Oh man.
I guess if I were to have like a dream update, I know that Monster Hunter did this a little bit, but I wish they expanded it, where they gave you other Capcom franchises as skins, right? But the only one that I recall that fully utilized how cool it was the Akuma skin, where you could have this skin, but the moment you go to a specific weapon, it actually has something that references to the character itself in the game. So like the Akuma, if you go into Sword and Shield, the Sword and Shields don't exist. He just starts doing animations the same way he would do his fighting moves. So I was like, why can't you do that for every weapon and several of your franchises? That'd be really funny to have like sound effects and different abilities depending on what their signature weapon or something that would fit them would be. And for some reason, because Old Bag from Phoenix Wright came along, I was just thinking in her alien suit, but then she holds like a light bow gun, and she has like the little ray gun instead.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, stuff like that, right?
That would be hilarious. I didn't actually think about that, but yeah, having those really unique skins that you can use with every weapon, but have like one or two stuff to make it special.
It fits them as a character, right?
Because the only other thing that I can think of that was kind of like that in that aspect is what they did with the Mega Man quests in World, where there was this event quest, and it was specifically in the arena, and depending on the weapon that you used, changed the background music of the hunt. So like,
that's cool.
Dual Blades had Cutman's theme. Great Sword had like Wily's theme, which I was always jealous of because fucking Okusenmon.
Yes.
But there was like every weapon had something that was like akin to that. It was really neat, and like even just having something like that back would be really cool.
Yeah. Or giving each of the weapons kind of like a little time to shine with one of their other IPs would be super fun.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would do more fun collabs, because I know in the older games they did some with like anime and other
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, man, let's bring that back.
The Hatsune Miku collabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys are coming with me. I'm going to go pick up my partner from work, so you guys are riding with me.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
We're on a trip in the cafe.
We're on.
Yeah.
No.
It's a mobile cafe.
We're on Sacred.
Oh yeah. Right on a
Going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship.
Yeah. All right. For me, I think there's one thing I've specifically wanted that's always been talked about, and it's something that I want to experience. And I personally think that, like, I don't know if it's going to happen. It probably won't, but I will dream about it because we have a really, we obviously have a really nice, deep connection with our Palico in this. So I'm just saying, Prowler mode would be really heckin' cool.
Oh god, I'd love Prowler mode to come back.
What's a Prowler mode? Sorry.
You play as your Palico.
Yeah.
Oh.
You play as your Palico
This
and
can
you get
you into
9 parts.
generations.
I'm not going back. You can't make me.
This could get you into generations. You could be a cat.
You get 9 carts. You get 9 lives.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
litter in 9 lives.
I got my dream animal already. I'm very attached to birds. And we got a sacred, so I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
It has a terrible
Honestly, wish they
GPS.
brought- Yeah. It does.
But that's okay.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I wish they brought back Palamutes, because I made mine look like my dog, and I was like,
I know.
Aw.
I kind of miss Palamutes too.
But what's
I
funny
miss
is
having
even
all-
though I made it look like a dog, the minute an Okami skin came out, I was like, well, that's all I'm rocking.
Yes, no, I was gonna say
You
the same thing.
you
I
and
need
Color
that.
both.
Oh god, I'm a huge Okami fan. One of my favorite games, and I need that. If we
I
could
knew
have
they were
raid-
gonna have it. I knew they were gonna
Yes.
have it. When I saw Palamutes, I was like, they're gonna have an Amaterasu skin. There's no way they're gonna
Instantly.
pass that out. Yeah.
instantly. Oh, and what was it? The same thing when people are like having rumors, rumors in the vines and all that stuff about how we're gonna have a Final Fantasy 14 collab maybe. I'm just like, you're not gonna. It's too obvious. The sacred needs to be a chocobo. Easy.
Yeah.
You need chocobo armor.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
100%.
I'm just waiting for
I
it.
need my sacred Boko.
That's cute.
Waiting for it. I mean, if they do another Final Fantasy 14 collab, I feel like they might bring like Bahamut or
That's what I've been hearing
E3
through the
maybe?
grapevine is like in the MonHun FF14 rumor mill, like people have been like, oh, Naoki Yoshida said that like if we do another collab, they will want Bahamut now instead of Behemoth or
I
something
mean,
like
they
that.
also said in one of the live letters, I think that's what they're called. They were like, "Yeah, don't forget about playing Wilds," and I was like, "Why would they say that?"
Why would they,
Huh?
please?
To be fair, Yoshi P is also just like, please play other games than our game. Please go out and enjoy the other, and he'd like list out several games. So-
Yep.
That's true.
Yoshi P
I-
does love his Monster Hunter homies.
Yeah.
It's so good. But yeah, okay. So we have a couple more questions left in the list. So
Mhm.
this one, I'm really curious to hear everybody's answer. And which armor set would you want in your closet right now, ready to wear? One specific
Kieran.
armor set,
Kieran,
male or female?
female.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I get to show more thigh with that one.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm all about the Kulvtaroth armor.
Oh,
I want to be shiny and boobas. Instant boob job, easy,
just easy, get it done.
easy peasy.
It's funny. You'd think I'd already have an answer for this, but
I don't have an answer for this. The latest one that I've been super wowed by is actually the current Blossom one for the
oh yeah, the Sakura type
current
armor.
event, the
Sakura
soccer one. Yeah,
type.
oh my god. The male set has me like, I love the over the coat look so much. Holy crap, I need to wear that forever.
It's so anime.
It's so anime.
It's so
so
One
anime.
Piece. I think for me, as much as I love the Valstrax armor, I'm not a mecha guy. I couldn't walk around in that bulk. Mizutsune though, the Mizu male armor
They're
is
beautiful.
so pretty.
It looks
and
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they brought the Mizu. Like the Mizu armor in Wilds looks so good.
Mhm.
I think that's the one thing I want the most is with these monsters coming back. Like look at the Gypseros armor and the Kongalala armor and just how nice it looks in higher definition.
Yeah.
Like all the details of the Mizu armor that were kind of lost on lower resolution games like the 3DS games and even Rise, which was meant to be a Switch game.
Mhm.
It looks so beautiful. The best it's ever looked.
Absolutely. Between the
Yeah.
lighting, the different shading of the metals, and like the fact that you can like even see like specifically with like specifically the Gypseros female waist with like that petticoat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's so
I'm sure everyone can agree though that the moment everyone saw Lala Barina's set, everyone's just like, that
good.
one.
Yeah.
We need that
Yeah,
in our
that
lives.
was pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't the dress look kind of like a maternity dress to you?
No, I love it. I
Why are you like this?
it's
Why are you
the
like
thing the
this?
thing about the dress.
You see it now too,
specifically
right?
for
You
me-
see it.
No, I don't need to see it.
No.
I don't need this cursed knowledge.
The,
You
the
see
thing,
it.
The thing for me about the waist is that it's a really high waist, and I'm just like, I can't pull that off. But the fishnets though,
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, the Lollabrina fishnets. I think probably my
I
favorite.
mean, I like the
legs.
boots. The boots are
the
so
boots.
Yeah.
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, because I mean, who says new moms can't be sexy, right?
God damn it.
It's so good though. No, I think the Lollabrina was like the first monster that like I stopped doing story and was like, I need your armor. Give me a second. I need to farm this just for looks. Alrighty, I think we are down to our last little one, and this one I saved the fun one for last.
Ooh.
Well, I think it's fun because it's cheesy, but it's cheesy fun though.
Mhm.
What kind of tips do you have, or what tips would you give to new hunters or people thinking about trying Monster Hunter, especially with wilds now?
Don't be discouraged.
Yeah.
It may look daunting, but with the community being so helpful and also just like the quality of life that they've added in wilds, it's so much easier to get into it. And yeah, just have fun with it. Just try out all the weapons and see what clicks for you.
No matter what level you are or where you're at, play with people. People want to play with you. How many times have people been like, oh wow, you know, ever since Color's just like talking about being a legendary hunting horn, and then, you know, the blob already got past the story quest. I need to go past story quest and get to high rank so that way I could hunt with them. No! Why didn't you just talk to me? I want to hunt a story with you! Please! Why didn't you invite me? Invite the blob to parties! I will be there!
The amount of times that I've seen somebody go through Guardian Arkfeld and I'm like, yo, hold on, let me just pop into your story for like the rest of your experience. Hold on. Yeah. I'll nerf my weapon, don't you worry, but like
exactly.
Let me join in.
I don't want to, you know, like get a bad experience. Like I will do anything I can to play with people. Just let me.
It's not a race. I like to tell people that take your time with the game.
Yes.
Take your time learning the mechanics. Don't get hard carried, because people that get hard carried are the ones that get discouraged the most. They're the ones that find out that, you know, oh crap, I was doing 10% of the damage in the hunts normally, and now these hunts that normally took me 5 minutes are now taking me 45 minutes to get through.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sad about that.
Mm-hmm. It's this balancing act of like, you want to help out your fellow hunter, but you also do want them to learn. And like sometimes it's a very gradual process of like, maybe today you teach them, you know, about, okay, this is how you upgrade your armor with armor speeds. Mm-hmm. And then like the next day it's like, all right, let's try and teach you how to, you know, craft weapons in the middle of a hunt, or craft items in the middle of a hunt. Like, again, one of the other things that I will like consider a small little blemish in MonHun is they really do kind of drop you in the deep end without like explaining a lot of mechanics. Like they'll mention them, but it's like keeping track of all of that at once, of like, oh, crafting armor, crafting weapons, upgrading them, upgrading your armor, decorations, getting your decorations set in properly, getting your items, getting your item loadouts if you want to save item loadouts for that.
Eat your food.
You know, eating your food, making your demon drug and armor skin, making sure those are up, eating when your stamina gets low. Like, there's so many little things that once you get into the flow are very natural, but like when you first start out, you don't really have much of an idea. And like, at least I remember when I started my experience, like I was afraid that I was hindering the experience for, you know, my friends, because I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to eat again this hunt, I'm sorry. And they're like, no, it's fine, like, we'll just eat during the next one or whatever.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, there's no wrong way to play Monster Hunter as long as you're not making it a terrible experience for other people. Like, people think, like, oh, I have to be really good, or I have to play a certain way to play with other people. It's like, no, just play the game how you want to play it. As long as you're not, like, making it a bad experience for other people, it should be fine.
Yeah, as long as you're not, like, you know, like as long as you're not like intentionally carding or trying or making fun of people with unoptimal builds, quote unquote, or whatever. It's like, no,
Yeah.
we're all at the end of the day, it is a co-op game. We're all just here to bap weapons against big monsters and have fun moments. So like, why wouldn't you work to help grow that kind of community?
I love this community, and I get that
Yeah.
it's a game that can be very, very intimidating, because you think about not just the history of the game, but all the mechanics that go into it. Everything from crafting armor and weapons. Like unlike a typical RPG where you follow skill trees and you have level ups that you can deal with. Aside from Final Fantasy 14 and everything that Final Fantasy 14 does, it's confusing and it can be very, very intimidating for newcomers to get into it. But my advice to a newcomer is to just go for it. Give it a shot. Take a leap.
Yeah.
There's no fall damage.
There's no fall damage. I knew he's gonna do it.
No, I think for me, like honestly, all of that advice really just kind of hits it all on the head. Of take your time. You're gonna cart. Everyone's gonna cart. Like I didn't cart in Wilds until like high rank story, but I was going through like there were definitely moments in low rank story where I should not have been alive. And it's like if it happens, like it happens, I was ready for it, and it I've already carded so many times to like Arc Tempered Raidao and to like Tempered Mizutsune, and I can see it coming because it's like, oh, I'll dodge, but then I'll see the flip and I'm like, oh, I dodged too early. This is probably
Like
gonna kill me. And then it does, and I'm like, well, that happened. It's like it's not because I'm terrible at the game. It's just I just misread the situation, and there you go. You pick yourself back up, and you just go in it.
And some of the funniest moments are like finding ways to cart in the most funniest ways. Like, there's just so
Yes.
many cards that I've had where I'm just like, huh, that's funny. Like I like card. I'll be like, huh, that just happened. Okay.
So, small little shout out to a little sticker set that I did in Rise. I have one where it states, "Aha, I'm a genius," and I actually found out that I was stunned right after I tried to jump to mount it, but I didn't. I got hit, got stunned, and I wrote, I put the "I'm a genius" sticker, and I saw it looking at me. I'm like, I know exactly what's gonna happen next, and I just put, "Oh no," after it. And you see colors or dudes has carded.
That's funny.
I think one of my favorite, funniest cart moments was it was back in World. We were fighting Glavenus, and we were on our last 2 carts of the particular hunt, and and my friend that I was in voice chat with just carted, and I'm sitting there with like at half health, like getting ready to heal, and she's like, "All right, I'm coming back. All you have to do is just don't die." And as soon as those words left her mouth, Glavenus did the tail flip, hit me, and I died. So it's just like immediately, like in the voice chat, it's like, all you need to do is don't die. I died.
Don't do the thing I just told you not to do.
It was, I love moments like that. Because yeah, like you said, you can turn stuff like karting or you get really, really confident at oh, it's just a great Izuchi, it's it's a great Jaggy, it's gonna be fine, we're gonna just destroy this thing, and you get overconfident, and then within 5 minutes you've already, within 2 minutes you've burned all 3 of your carts, and you're just sitting there with your head in your hands like, how did I how did this happen? Or you get
I've
really
taken down
confident about a
hard-tempered.
flaming Espinus explosion. And then 3 simultaneous carts, and the only reason this hunt is still alive is because one of you ate for insurance.
That reminds me of my most embarrassing card ever in Monster Hunter World, which was to a great Gyros in the Guiding Lands.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I got spit on by the great Gyros, and then his children started to eat me.
Oh, you were paralyzed?
I was paralyzed, and then as I overcame the paralysis, I got paralyzed again.
Oh.
And then the children-
Oh.
Actually, it wasn't actually. I don't actually think it was the great Gyros that carded me. It was the Gyros.
It was just a regular gear.
It was the babies, not the babies.
See, I'm telling you, babies are awful. This only proves my point.
Children are terrible.
I knew we were good friends for a reason, Dad. Fruitcake.
Sometimes that's not the leap you want to take.
Is that quote that like F them kids? F them kids.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, if anybody does have any other, if anybody in the chat does have any user questions that they want to submit, please consider this time to submit. I'll run one more ad, let that break happen, and then we'll go into user questions, and then I think we'll be good to wrap up. So we'll see y'all after one more ad break.
See you after the ads.
Alrighty, we are back. Looks like we got a couple of user questions. Obviously, two very fun ones. I'm actually really curious now. So, Devin Voix Vio asks, most edible monster and why? Hard mode, it has to be a big wyvern, no small chicken-like creatures.
It's so funny because when I was interviewing for CGS, this was actually one of my troll questions to the competitors. It's funny that you're asking this.
Now it's your turn.
Oh no. Dang, that's a hard one. I'm trying to go
That
through my
is.
head to see what would be tasty.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Uthduna would be really tasty. It's a
I would have to
giant
agree.
fish.
Like
Like I feel like tasted like a really large. I almost want to say white fish, like halibut is what I imagine it to be like, because it's really large, right? And halibut are known to be like that slightly fattier but larger kind of fish. So, or a giant tuna. It could be like a giant tuna as well.
Oh my
so either
god.
one of those sounds like
Uthduna belly?
yeah,
Uth-
tuna
Uthduna
you
belly.
guys
Portal?
are really selling me on Uthduna now.
Yeah, see, telling you.
Ooh.
See, I was gonna go for the
man.
funny answer that you talked about earlier, Devil Joe tail. But
It
no,
looks so thick. It
nah,
looks like it
color
makes some
had to put
good-
logic into this.
I was thinking of like maybe Teostra because toaster, but also it self cooks itself. So why not?
Korean
But on the-
barbecue.
Might
but
just
it
taste like
cooks-
gunpowder, though.
You're right though, yeah. The
True.
other thought I had was the Hermitar, Daimyo Hermitar, or the
That's what I would say. It has to
yeah,
be the
giant
Hermitar.
crabs. It's giant crab.
True. Dude, I like crab. That's true.
Oh,
Sorry,
That would be delicious.
Is it bad that I've thought about this for a little bit?
no, honestly,
You really
you're,
wanna eat a
you're
monster,
not
don't you?
wrong.
I do.
I mean, it's just logic, right? What do the hunters eat?
We have all this like meat and stuff that we eat, but like where does it come from? It just says
Right?
meat and fish.
Don't ask questions.
I was thinking maybe like Namiel would kind of taste like eel.
Ooh.
unagi.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I like unagi-don, so I'm like, maybe.
Oh, Nagi sounds
See,
so
for a
good.
similar reason, I was thinking maybe Mizu, but like then I keep thinking about the soap, and I'm like, I mean, I know
It's
you.
nice to use cilantro of Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
that
it
means I could do it. I could absolutely eat drink Mizutsune soap and be fine.
That's true.
Oh well, good for you.
I got the Hispanic genes. I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
know. small offshoot from this question. Actually, which feast would you eat, and why isn't it Silled?
Oh God, yeah. I was just telling my chat because one of my favorite books growing up as a kid was Bunnicula, and I was telling chat that it looks like a feast that Bunnicula already got to. Like it has all the juices and everything sucked out of it, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, do you want some steamed garlic with your garlic?
Want some? Like the one thing that looks interesting is like that flour that looks like an egg thing. Like that looks interesting, but like that's
Yeah.
like all. I mean, look, my Italian genes. I'll eat the garlic. I'll get the garlic wholesale. That's fine. But I need more. I need meat. Like that's why. Like Azuz is I think my favorite.
I love
Azuz
that
is my
one.
meal of choice.
It's between.
Plus, I always eat that meal because it's the one that comes with Tumblr High.
Mm.
So
And
Tumblr High
the
gives you
Blossom
the
Dance
equivalent of
one is
Invasion
good.
3.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Blossom Dance one.
The
Yeah.
Blossom Dance sushi.
The
There's-
sushi, yeah.
There's something about like the animation of like the fish falling out of the other side of the sushi that like that gets my stomach rumbling of just like, oh, they stuffed that thing like, oh
Yeah,
man,
they're
I
giant.
want sashimi now. Like this is a bit okay. Not to dox myself, but they recently opened up an H Mart here, and my wife went to H Mart like the other day and showed me the sashimi that they have, and it's like the same price as the sashimi that we used to get at Smith's, but it's like 3-4 times as big, and I'm just like, oh god, I need that.
Wait,
You
are
understand
the
the
lines still
Asian
really
marks.
bad?
The lines were definitely long to check out. She also showed me a picture of the line to check out. But I'm the second that it gets a lot more manageable line wise, I'm going. I'm
I will see
eating
there.
good.
Minority
I will see
marts
you
are
there.
the best.
Oh. All right. Next question that was asked by Shoko VT. Not sure if this was asked because I hopped into stream late, plus nap because early morning lion dance, lol. But what monster, upon seeing it, made you go, "You're my baby. I'm gonna wear its skin to show my devotion now."
Devil Joe.
But this is
My baby
different than
Devil
like
Joe.
your favorite, right?
This is different from your favorite because, like, I will admit, like, I love Valstrax. Again, wasn't gonna wear its skin immediately to show my
It's
devotion.
specifically trying to look at one that says, I'm gonna wear its skin, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna wear its skin. Okay.
Mizutsune.
Same.
Yeah, I see that.
I looked at it and I'm like, that thing is gorgeous. The fluffy tail, the fins on its head, the way that it shines. I want to wear you. Not necessarily my baby, but definitely up in the wear column.
It's gotta be Dodogama.
Oh, the good boy.
Aw,
Oh.
I definitely feel like
Goodness boy.
I feel like the Dodogama armor set is very much slept on, like look wise.
It is.
of, like, all
Especially
the
Master Rank version. It looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Because like everyone's all like, oh, all the Elder Dragons and whatnot. It's like, nah, there's still some really good ones.
mhm.
Did you have one specifically, Fruitcake?
I don't know. I really still like. I wouldn't say it's my baby, but when I saw the armor, I was like, yo, it would definitely have to be Kulturoth. Because I just love the shiny gold and like it. You could match it with a lot of things. I remember using a lot of Kulturoth pieces for a lot of my mix sets because it just looked really nice.
Oh
on a
my
lot
god,
of them.
if we did get like Kulturoth back as like a, oh my god, especially as with like the bigger lobbies that we have, just a bunch of different
Mhm.
4-player hunts going. Oh.
But
I
also
do think.
Nargacuga. Actually, I do like Nargacuga's armor too.
Mm.
I
Oh, yeah,
thought
'cause
it
that's
just meant like just the monster as we look at it before we know what its armor looks like.
Was
I
it
think
before we
I
know
think
our
I think I could argue both, honestly.
You both, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, when I
don't know.
when I first saw Nargacuga, I knew immediately it was gonna be super anime looking.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "You're very
Yes.
anime."
I'm looking at what Kolv Taroth is. I would love to.
Kulve.
Oh no, I am. I already
Oh,
found
you
it.
got it?
Yeah. I have stared at this monster for all of 10 seconds, and I could instantly go, yeah, I want to wear you. I don't even know what your armor looks like, but damn, you're gorgeous.
So shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
you know the crab from, was it Moana? That crab that like sings
Yes.
the shiny song? Yeah.
Yes.
That was me when I first saw Kolv, and I was like,
I mean, not wrong though. I do think I do think Kolv is one of my favorite like raid monsters in general. Like Safi was fun and everything, but there's something about the way that like Kolv is a queen, 100%.
yeah. She's Beyonce, dude. That's
Mhm.
that's Bae right there.
You're not wrong, and I hate that.
Alrighty. We got three more quick questions that also popped in. We can get these answered, and then we'll get ready to. I think we'll get ready to cut it.
Okay.
Iron Star Elements asks, "What monster makes you feel fear? Not just because it looks creepy, but when fighting it, you just feel afraid."
Ooh.
Well, it's
I'll
gotta
be
be
honest.
Volhazak.
Yeah, no, Valhazak was mine. Like going like during my playthrough of World, I think Valhazak was the monster that I fared the best against, because like I just found a way to stay by its face and just dual blade like crazy on it. But between its looks, between its theme, between like the environment and everything, like it was always one of those, like I felt like I was a hair's breadth away from royally messing myself up.
I don't know Valhazak, but I did feel fear the first time I witnessed Gos Harag. When you didn't have like as much, because you're starting out, I didn't know what stun resist and such was. So it would stun you, and it would do that thing where it just has the ice blade in one arm and then slowly walk towards
Dude,
you,
yeah,
knowing
his
you're
pin
stunned.
block.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pinblock.
like
That
the
is
fucking
terrifying.
horror movie
Pinblock.
slasher.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, they did this through a monster. What the fuck? That was fear.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Shit. I might actually have to change my answer. I forgot that like Gosarag was built to be like an almost sapient monster of
Yeah.
like intelligence using tools
Yeah.
against you.
It knows. It's programmed to know what your status is and what's going on with you. And I'm like, why are you built like this?
He got swagger in his walk too, not gonna lie.
He does.
Like I could see him being like a mob boss.
Yes,
100%.
absolutely. So yeah, because like I did feel fear in terms of like, oh, this is a very strong monster, but as far as like the environment and the mood, that got me.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me it was Gore, but then I saw Shagaru Magala and I was like, yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was like, he pretty, but it's the pretty ones you gotta be careful of. Like, I thought he was pretty sick.
You're
so
afraid of Gore, but then you see Shigaru and you're like, wait, hear me out.
But also you're fearing for your life, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
The hell's a frenzy? The hell is this? What do you mean there's another form of you? What?
yeah, that was when I saw Shagaru Magala. I was like, that looks crazy, but also I'm scared.
What about you, Justin? You got one in particular?
I thought you said Valhazak.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm the one losing the brain cells right now. All right. So then, next other quick question from Evil Conquer. Which monster would you like to have as a pet?
As a pet?
I'm going to assume, if you could have it trained and miniature enough size.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be a simple man. I would love a little Valstrax. Actually, Maybe not, because that can cause some damage flying around.
Like, imagine you're flying around and there's like no shield. You're like, he's so fast, your face is just gonna be like, it's gonna peel off of your
Yeah, or like he just like he goes a little too fast, slams into your window, just shatters it.
Yeah.
I think I would
Oh,
like
no,
to have a little like and this is definitely the cat lover in me. Either a little trained Magnamalo or a Nargacuga, because I am also a sucker for black cats.
Aww.
Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah. I feel like I already have an Odogaron as a pet. Because my dog is very much Odogaron.
Glances to your bedroom door as I saw you let him out.
No.
He is something. But I've always wanted like a horse, so probably Kieran.
Ooh.
I would want to ride on a Kieran. That'd be sick. Hello.
Who would I want? If it was trained. It's hard not to just be like Magnamalo because my favorite, but also because since it's quote unquote nobility, it would be the most behaved, I feel. Because I'm thinking of like
Yeah.
other dragons or wyverns, I should say, wyverns and whatnot. Maybe a Lagombi? Because it's a giant fucking bunny.
It's yeah, dude, bugs. Oh my god, I forgot about
Yeah,
bugs.
so like that'd be kind of neat. And again, my knowledge is only Sunbreak Rise and then some of Wilds, right? And then a little outside of that. But I was just like, okay, which would be the easiest to take care of? Who's the most well-tamed? Because I was like, oh man, it'd be really cool to have one of the big Elder Dragons. I'm like, Kushala Daura is out of the question, Teostra's out of the question, Camille's is definitely out of the question, no matter how much I love it.
That's true.
I'm trying to think logic here. I'd love a Magnamalo because giant cat, but also I think it'd be the angriest freaking cat I've never met.
It would 100%.
You would be like, oh, you didn't give me food. It'll like, if you don't give it the food it likes, it'll like slap its bowl aside and then start roaring at you. That's what I think it would do. It's that
Be a
petty.
menace.
It'd start marking its territory with hellfire, and then you're just like, oh god.
Yes, right? Like, how terrible would that be?
What about you, Prince?
Prince here.
Oh, Prince.
Oh, wait, did he AFK?
He might. It's all right. It's okay. I know that Prince was picking up their partner.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll go on ahead and move over to the last question of the evening. Ohyo E6S asks, what is a physical piece of MonHun merch that you would maim your wallet for? Not limited to merch already out, just anything that makes you go, shut up and take my money.
Okay.
Easy.
Oh, there it is. Now I've got it.
Ah,
I
there
got
we go.
muted somehow.
Oh, no worries. Welcome back, Justin. Did you
Hey.
before we move to this, did you have an answer for the pet question?
Yeah, I mentioned Kieran.
Oh, Kieran. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Fellow Kieran lovers unite.
We're just
All
gonna
right.
be riding on Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then for the merch question, what is a physical piece of MonHun merch that you would maim your wallet for? It doesn't have to be something already out. Just like what would your dream thing be? I already have an answer in my head.
That casual hunting horn in the Monster Hunter pub. I would drain my wallet for that.
I was gonna say I want a life-size greatsword. That'd be great.
Oh. I would love that. Like I know that there's a somebody made like a working charge blade in like
Saw
a
that.
in like the prop department. I'm just sitting here like, man, if you could make something like that but like have it not be exceedingly heavy, maybe actually.
Have you ever seen that? There's this Japanese dude on YouTube that made a charge blade, a heavy bowgun, and I think a switch axe out of Amazon boxes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I've seen that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
I think I've only seen the switch axe. I haven't seen the other two. I'm gonna go look those up later.
They're functional too.
Oh, it's so. Oh my god, how do they find the time? Monster Hunter fans be crazy.
Maybe this is just me. I'm very practical, and I can't have a thing just to have a thing. If I do, I tend to be like very wary about it. That's why I limited my plushies. I love plushies, but I can't have too many of them, otherwise I feel guilty. But it'd be really cool, you know that little lamp light thing, the little light that helps you track stuff? It'd be really cool to have as a lamp that you could pull out to be string lights to move to light up your room. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, you could have like a little plastic
That'd be sick.
container with all the scout flies, and then you could
Scout
open up
flies,
the
that's what it's called. Yeah,
container.
with the actual scout flies, and then like maybe pick them out and they could like light up in your room. Be really cool.
Like little fairy
Color.
lights.
Yeah.
What's crazy is my friend is actually working on something like that. So when he comes out, I will let you know. I will let you know.
I swear to God, I did
I
not
will
plan
let you
this.
I just think that like having meat, I feel like things that are from the game that could be like used in real life is some of my favorite merchandise, as opposed to just like plushies or like this is a really cool thing. But like the throw blanket that I have is just a giant throw blanket of the high quality hide that you get from monsters. It's just the icon, and so I shove it onto my couch and be like, hello, I have now a high quality leather couch, you guys. And silly things like that. I also have like Monster Hunter chopsticks. I already collected a lot of Monster Hunter things, but yeah, and things that are more functional as opposed to just, oh hey, it's a neat item to display on my wall. So yeah, that's a me thing though.
And
No,
honestly,
I like
that's.
that. Functionality is practicality and functionality.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, with slightly more limited space of like the Japan and everything, I can definitely understand that.
That's true.
I'll fully admit, I'm a simple man. Give me that life-size Mizu plush. Like everybody's making the $400 the $400 Espeon plush. I'm already looking at it like, man, if I had more income, I would.
Yeah.
But no, if they made like a life-size Mizu plush for like $400-500, I don't know. Other
I
than
feel
that,
like me and Color are just waiting for like the life-size Malzeno one.
Oh god. Oh me.
color fanning herself.
We're just waiting for it to have wings that like embraces you, just like.
Oh no,
I mean, you could probably have that like designed in a way where like you have the plush and it's like doing like the noble sit like kind of pose, and then like you can spread the wings and the wings are just a throw blanket.
Oh my god! No!
Stop.
Capcom, hire me.
I'm not sure if I need plushes anymore, friends. But what if the plush is actually functional and good?
Yeah.
Capcom, hire me. I don't even require royalties. Just give me one of them.
So I guess that's
Alright.
what you need now, huh?
That's honestly it. All right, though. I think with that, we are done. 3.5
Yeah.
hours of yapping. Little bit
Wow.
before the deadline, but nah, we got a lot of good questions in, a lot of fun yap sessions, and everybody connected together really well, and I hope y'all had a wonderfully fun time. So
I
with
did.
without further ado, one last time, I'm going to give each of you the opportunity to reintroduce yourselves and shill yourselves in your content, and we'll give you the proper shout outs for people to check you out. And we'll start with you, Fruitcake.
My name is Fruitcake. I am a full-time streamer and cosplayer. I play a lot of Monster Hunter, also variety games, love horror, collects a lot of plushies. I'm also working on some secret stuff coming up soon. So if you guys want to see some of those things, make sure you guys check me out over on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah.
And Prince, are you available to do a shout out for yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
So
go
I
on.
have been Prince. I've been Prince Justin Prince, His Royal Majesty Justin Prince, your splendid daddy, the one who loves the fact that Monster Hunter doesn't have fall damage. I stream on my channel. I've been trying my best to do more YouTube content, so I have my YouTube channel up. You just look up Prince Justin TV. I also have a whole collection on my store of merch inspired by the Monster Hunter franchise.
Ooh.
So it's a collection on my shop called the Hunter of Monsters collection. My shop is panicglitchy.com, and I can type it in chat to make it easy.
Yep, sounds good.
That is my shop. I've got some merch there. I got a bunch of new collections that have come out. I recently dropped my my Introverted Streamer Club and Introverted Gamer Club series. I kind of took inspiration from the Antisocial Social Club brand, but it's the Introverted Gamer Club and the Introverted Streamer Club. And yeah, I play a lot of Monster Hunter.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, Color.
Hi again, I'm Color Bruise. Like color as in, you know, hues and chroma and such, and then bruise not as in like thing that you punch and get, you know, miscoloration, but like when you brew a drink, and then with an S at the end. I had a great time here. I guess you can know me as an artist, a visual artist, a print artist, a voice actor, but also as a hunter of monsters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Catch me on Blue Sky, Twitch, Twitter if it still exists, and yeah, thank yous.
Yeah, but once again, I very much appreciate you all jumping on in and giving me a huge chunk of your Sunday time, and I hope that this was very fun, not just again to connect with your other fellow hunters and content creators, but also to just share your own stories and experiences and have those recorded, and just to have a really fun experience with my own little creation that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. It was so fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, I am very glad. Alrighty. With that, I am going to disconnect from the call. Feel free to stay because I will be back after, just for any last like debriefing or last minute connection things for later, and we'll let you all go. But I am gonna disconnect, and then we'll get ready to raid out and whatnot. So with all that said, thank you again so much, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
And so we have come to the end of our second ever episode of Cafe KL Chats. Just wanted to give another huge shout out to the lovely Color Brews, the awesome Fruitcake, and of course the regal Prince Justin, all of whom were absolutely amazing. God, it has taken me so long to get this episode out. I am so sorry. I did not mean to be this lazy, but life has been a lot. It's been really busy, what with full-time job and just doing stuff with streaming and a bunch of other plans that are waiting in the wings to get done. A lot of stuff got away from me, and I had to divert energy to holding down the fort. But did finally get it out there like I promised, and I will be starting to put work into finally getting the special trifecta episode of Cafe KL Chats, hopefully streamed and out later this year. But if you did enjoy the podcast, please consider giving a like on the video. If not, even also just give it a little subscribe to the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. And if you want to catch all of these kind of streams, not just podcast streams, but also gaming streams and even fun monthly drumming streams, you're going to want to go on over to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/AKLTrifecta. And you can also follow my social medias, my Blue Sky and my Twitter, where I am very active. You can also even join the Discord, the Acolytes Den, to chat with me and the rest of the Acolyte family pretty much 24/7. So, yeah. Other than that, once again, everybody, a huge thank you for taking out the time to listen to us yap for multiple hours
about MonHun. Man, title update 2 has been an absolute blast. I've been having a great time with it. I'm looking very much forward to title update 3 and also the new Summerfest. By the way, that's how long it's taken me to get this video out. Again, my bad. Hopefully the future episodes won't have that much of a gap, but we got it done. So once again, everybody, like I always say, stay casual and stay cool. And until the next episode of Cafe KL Chats, this is AKL Trifecta, and I'm signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care.